YouTube, hello.
Oh,
Welcome back to Snoot Game Mod Showcase. Something happened today. Look like shit. The
things
first.
is that hair down, Stella?
Don't worry about it. No, it's not. But that is in Arizona, apparently. That sure as hell looks like it anyway. Uh,
No, not the silhouette. The image for Bad Apple.
oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Like a hair down Stella.
Anyway, Pineapple Arc 1 came out today. They did it. The Mad Lads did it. They finally released the Bad Apple mod. At least Arc 1. Which is apparently 3 chapters. So to bring it all back, we're going to play it. The following story contains spoilers for ending 1 of Snoot Game. 4.5 months after the incident at Volcano High, Ganon has left a broken man, haunted by his sins and ghosts of his past, unsure of what comes after the storm. However, after a chance encounter with past acquaintances, is it possible for him to find light in the darkness? This is a mod of the fanfic Bad Apple by Umbra.
Featuring one of the best squirrels.
So, this is it. This is Kerb's actual Stella route. We have gone through how many different mods to finally get to an actual authentic Stella route?
So this is an authentic Stella route.
The real one. The one we've all been waiting for. Okay, I gotta fucking actually, like... None of this matters. At least that's when I wish I could believe. I want to believe that this is nothing more than a setback. Bump in the road. A trial from after Jesus or whatever God is out there. The way to make me stronger. That's what I've been told. At least through various message boards and grief support sites. I'll even tried Icelandic birdhouse crafting forums. Anything. Try and make sense of the hell that I've found myself in. This hell that I found myself in. But all I see is more hollow and empty words that don't dull the pain. Alright, chapter 1.
Bad Apple.
Fade to black.
I got a
Yes.
question.
Sure.
Before we continue.
Sure.
To get to the bad end, you basically have to just not care and be a dick, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I think it's really funny how all these ending 1 things, especially the original ending 1, is just Anon so, like, distraught over what happened. You'd think at some point he'd just be like, well, on to the next person or on to the next thing doing. I don't know. I think it's because the choices are just kind of I don't care from what I remember, you know?
Right.
It's not like you're making
mean,
an effort to fucking help Fang or anything. You're just like, I don't know, I don't fucking care. Now, if someone came at me and went, it's because of shock, like, you get shocked into this, yeah, I can kind of see it. But it's just kind of weird to me, I don't know.
well, he did.
I love Fang so much, but I didn't give a shit about her.
He's like sympathetic, like at the end of it, but he's like, I should have tried harder.
Yeah, so I understand something like that, like 100%. It's just some of the mods have just been like, God, my lover is dead. What? You know, like it's the kind of stuff that I could see more so in like 2, where you're actually kind of trying, but then it just fucks up and falls out.
Yeah.
I think it's 1 because it's just easier to be like, I want Anon to be with Stella.
And this is the only way
We'll
to
do
get
it
Fang
after
out of the
Fang's
picture.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So like it's fine. I'm not saying nothing about it. It's just something I just thought of right now. Being like, oh my God, I can't believe all this. I'm just so fucking distraught. And I'm thinking, You didn't really care in Route 1. You're just like, do whatever the fuck you want, man. I don't give a fucking shit.
Stay with me.
Anyway.
Please. Anyway, yeah. Don't leave me alone. Well, that's when I had a bullet in the leg. Last words I ever said to her. I think that right there puts it, because I don't think Fang... Oh, no, because it's a bait and switch. Fang does detransition.
So I am remembering now that they did spend more time towards the end, so
Yeah,
I
because it's
am
a bait and
retracting a
switch,
little
yeah.
bit of my statement. It's been so long since we've actually played base game that
muddied the story
and
a lot.
so many goddamn mods and such, which I love, but my mind is now not purely on base game. So, I mean, those space compies, yeah, I still think about those. Those are canon.
Do you...
You don't remember space compies?
No.
Do you?
Do you remember the name of it?
No. I remember it had a bunch of music in it.
Space Crush.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was the first mod we ever actually played.
It was not. Far from
it wasn't?
We played Puppet Pals first.
Oh, that's right.
Because I said
Puppet Pals was in its own dimension in my mind.
Fair enough.
We need more stand lady from the Midwest. I forgot her name. More of her.
Mitzi.
Yes, more Mitzi.
Hey. Those words are etched in my mind, echoing through my head like a symphony of torment. I failed her. How I let her die. How I let everyone die. Because I was a shitty boyfriend. I died that day. Growing weary of this disingenuous bullshit laced across my screen, my hand moves to turn off my monitor. Across the screen's darkness, I see myself. My face is completely devoid of color from not leaving my shithole apartment for a week.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
My eyes are...
Can you go back?
Yeah, you can go back.
Go back again.
No, she's there the whole time.
Okay. Because, yeah, I didn't know if she, like, faded in or not, but I like that.
Oh. My eyes are bloodshot for being awake for 2 days straight. To my right, a silhouette stares blankly at me through my computer screen's reflection. Fang? I get up and turn around in shock, only to be greeted by... It's a little quiet, and it makes me think, oh, are my settings good? Is there supposed to be sound effects there? No? No, because everything's,
I thought the clicking of the mouse was a sound effect.
It was, but it's just a thing where I'm like, do I have, like, music off or something? Is it just supposed to be quiet? Like, okay.
Yeah, I think it's just supposed to be silent.
I get up and turn around in shock, only to be greeted by the front door and the pile of garbage bags and empty bottles surrounding it. God damn it, not again. Ever since I got out of the hospital, I've been haunted by the apparitions of my past sins. Constant reminders of my failures. In a moment of stunned silence, I gaze across the room blankly before snapping back to my senses. Well, now that I'm up and about, I should probably find another way to occupy myself. I try maneuvering about my apartment awkwardly, thanks to the brace on my left leg.
The apartment background's changed.
It's very void and vacant.
Well, there's no cross or shelf on the wall.
Yeah. Just empty.
The colors, I think, are more colorful. Was the curtain always there?
No.
Yeah, so they had
It was a different curtain, yeah.
Okay.
I was finally able to ditch the crutch a couple of weeks ago, though maybe it wasn't such a good idea considering my doctor said my leg didn't heal as quickly as he thought it would. Still, my fucked up leg is the least of my troubles right now. I make my way over to the kitchen with a slight limp, almost tripping over the garbage that roamed the floors of my apartment like a herd of sheep. It's not like I'm having guests anytime soon, so who gives a shit if it's messy?
There's nothing there.
Entering the kitchen, I grab a jar of instant coffee and a mug from the counter. It's all the store brand crap, but it does the job well enough. I open the door and pour the contents into the cup before mixing it with hot water from the sink and stirring the unholy concoction with my finger. One of the upsides of being too poor to afford a kettle is not having to worry about burning yourself with coffee. Begin to sip the lukewarm beverage, only to be greeted with a taste reminiscent of dirt, naturally sweet chemicals, and a familiar hint of what could be described as coffee. Yeah, it's crap, but have to do. I only get so much money from disability checks after the incident. That money is the only income I get at this point.
I didn't know you got disability checks for being in an accident.
Yeah, that's welfare.
Yeah, but
It's still considered welfare. I don't know. I've never been shot,
I'm
so...
saying, yeah, and I mean that's what I mean. It's like I understand workman's comp. I understand disability if it's like a chronic disability, but I didn't know you could just get shot in the leg and get welfare checks for a bit. Especially since it was out of high school.
Just barely.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But it's okay. It
Grades
could be
back
something I just don't know.
My grades back at Volcano High weren't good enough to get me into any college. Plus, the Army didn't want a shell-shocked cripple under their banner. It only left me with the glamorous choice of begging the government for scraps, especially since my parents more or less threw me away. My father's words suddenly echo through my head.
My dad. I was like, my dad.
You got a second chance and this is what you did with it? So much for having loving parents. The ones who put me in this dumpster of an apartment in the shittiest part of town. On top of that, they had the audacity to barely talk to me throughout the school year. As if their negligent behavior hadn't been bad enough, neither of them visited their son when he ended up in a coma after getting shot. Gone and abandoned by those around me. Fitting punishment for a loser who treated the few people who cared about him like trash. It's punishment for an asshole whose ignorance of his girlfriend's pain caused a massacre. Deserve all of this. I need to take my mind off all this shit. Setting down the coffee mug, I moved towards one of the cabinets and grabbed one of the pill bottles labeled Adderall. Still, before I can open the bottle and embrace its sweet and comforting energy, I feel a distant lack of weight from the bottle. My hands slump on the counter, and I let it roll down to the floor and join the collection of trash that occupies my floor. Jesus help me. I hoped I wouldn't have to go out for a few, at least a few. I hoped I wouldn't have to go out for at least another few days. Jesus. I know the pharmacy isn't that far, but there's always the possibility of my leg giving out on me again. Someone robbing me, or God knows what else.
I like that slow fade.
Despite it all, I still rather any of these things happen to me than fall asleep. I don't want to relive that day again. I don't want to see all of them die again. My mind made up, I grabbed my wallet, a pack of cigarettes, and my keys before heading out to the door. Out the door. Careful not to trip over any more trash. My keys enter the front door lock, making a mechanical sound with a turn to the left. However, what I saw when I turned around caused me to jump back out against my door.
I am prepared.
Are you?
I love how you're trying to be super serious, and the first character that shows up is to be Naomi.
I know, right?
This is for all you haters.
I hope she doesn't have a line. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, yeah, right? They were like, we planned for this, Kerb. We knew you would be playing it.
I see Naomi staring at me, arms folded, shooting me a venomous look. The same look she showed me right before the prom at Fang's house. She's not real. She's dead. She's nothing more than a nightmare.
How pathetic. It's bad enough that you messed things up with Fang and got us all killed, but this is what you choose to do with your life?
Turn away from her and walk towards the exit. It's all in your head. It's all bullshit.
No, what's bullshit is that you managed to fuck up a relationship that was practically handed to you on a silver platter. How are you this much of a loser?
Gosh, she got some Mia in her.
Enough of this shit. Turn around and raise an accusing finger towards her. What the hell do you know? You're dead. The apparition sneers at my angry response and takes a few steps forward.
I know that if you stayed at that trashy little school you crawled out of, maybe Nazar and I would still be alive.
I don't think there's a maybe about it, but okay.
Maybe Fang would still be alive too.
That's right. Deep down, I know she's right. Still, I can't help but clench my fist at the apparition's callousness as the rage bubbles inside me. Get out of my head, peach-colored cunt. Not Naomi chuckles at that statement and reaches into her pocket. I can tell she's gripping something from the outline of her hand through her pants.
Struck a nerve, did I? This gives me an idea.
He pulls the object from her pocket, revealing it to be a...
Oh, shit.
God, no.
Sorry, I am appreciating art. No, they got good CGs going on.
Yeah, no, you're allowed. No fucking...
Same with the background. I'm glad that they added a hallway. Like, he didn't just step out from his apartment onto the street.
Right.
I like when people are, like, thinking about branching stuff.
Let's make this easier for you. Do you think you'll stop it this time?
Can't take this anymore. I turned away and continued to march towards the end of the hallway while ignoring Not Naomi's taunts.
Never forget, you did this, and you deserve everything else coming to you.
Naomi growls up. Instinctively, I turn around, but Naomi's gone. I'm instead greeted by the dull gray of my apartment complex's walls rather than the brains of my former classmates splattered on the wall like I'd seen on that horrible day. Just me standing in the empty hallway of my apartment's floor. It's all in your head. All in your head. All in your head. It's all in your... I constantly repeat like a mantra as I continue to make my way towards the exit. Hey, Kerb? That's that name of the Bring Me the Horizon song that you can't remember the name of?
Oh, it's Mantra, yeah.
Mantra. There you go.
You want to start a call with me? Yeah, make it like it ought to be.
After a good 15 minutes of walking through the twilight dim streets of Skin Row, I finally make it to the pharmacy. The walk was surprisingly
Here's
less...
the music.
Yeah, here comes the music. It's all Celine Dion. The walk was surprisingly less arduous.
It's all coming back to me now.
The walk was surprisingly less arduous than I thought it would be. I was worried my leg would completely BTFO if I were to walk for as long as I had. As an added bonus, the streets seem rather tame compared to how they normally was, making me feel less stressed about forgetting my pocket knife at home. I thank my better instincts for going when it was completely dark. Pretty sure I'd be the perfect target for a mugging, considering I'm a cripple. Would it even be worth jumping a cripple? I don't know. Maybe. The Seavis.
No, it's Divas.
The Divas. The pharmacy's name is DVS Pharmacy. Though it's a miracle I can even read this sign considering the sign's all dinged up and some of its lights are burnt out. Lovely.
It's just a normal street. It's
Yeah.
just a normal pharmacy.
Everything's just nice about it. Entering the shop, I'm greeted with rows of overstocked shelves. My ears are assaulted by whatever popular Zoomer garbage is playing on the store's radio. It's Celine Dion.
Yeah, it's Celine Dion. It's My Heart Will Go On.
I instinctively make my way towards the counter to talk to the pharmacist on shift, knowing anyone else or any of the big sale signs dotted around the shop. There's nothing else I need other than the Adderall, so I don't really give a shit about anything else. Just need to get my meds and return home ASAP. When I go to the counter, I see the pharmacist casually scrolling through her phone while sitting on a chair with her feet kicked up on the counter.
New person.
Yeah?
What is a Tiara Yuden?
I don't know. That's a new one to me. Is that in Jurassic World Evolution?
Tiara Yuden. An extinct genus of saber-toothed herbivorous amodonts, which lived during the
This
Middle
is the
Permian
most,
period.
like, obscure of obscure dinos. This is someone's
Hey.
sheer fascination that they saw in a book once and they're like, I love this thing. Which, like, hey, you know, whatever, good for you.
Honestly, dude, I'm gonna be real. You probably are gonna love this thing with how you are. Here, let me show you.
No, I'm looking at it. It's a little derpy, yeah. Something that would not last long in Ark.
Oh, you only love things by how long they will last in Ark?
Or Jurassic World Evolution.
It's all coming back to me now.
She's a bright yellow Tiara Huden. Tiara Huden. Who looks
I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced. That's just...
Yeah, who looks a few years older than me. Wait a sec, this isn't my usual hookup. Where the hell is he?
Someone say something?
Of course I was fucking... I'm here to pick up my prescription for Adderall.
Name?
You know, a mouse.
And what is the purpose of your prescription?
The fuck? The previous pharmacist didn't ask me that shit. Why are they now suddenly interested? I try to think of a reason to tell the pharmacist. I needed help with my narcolepsy. It's getting in the way of my studies. Spaghetti spillage averted, so I thought. The pharmacist shoots me a condescending look at my response.
Uh-huh. And is that why it says this is your 4th visit this month? Or how your narcolepsy isn't listed here?
Shit, I didn't expect her to be this perceptive, especially considering that just a minute ago she was in her own world browsing Snoot Tube or Rexrox or whatever normies waste their time these days. She's now staring with a furrowed brow, waiting to hear my answer. They said for me to come in today.
See, what I think is going on here is you're making shit up as a way to make sure you get your fix, seeing as how much you've been here before. So tell you what, why don't you come back once you get a handle on things, okay?
What the hell is her problem? Fucking piss-stained meteor dodger. Just face turns bright red, her expression now bordering on rage. Of course I fucking mumble.
So, is there anything else I can help you with, or are you just gonna continue wasting my time?
Not so nice being at the receiving end of that, huh? Well, I'm not really in a position to pick fights right now. Fuck it, this place is a lost cause. Find another place to get my meds. Turn around and walk towards the exit while flashing her the bird on my way out.
Question.
Yeah?
Do you think the Tiara Yuden was in the fic, or did they add her in? Like
I'm
the
gonna
mod
say
developers.
I'm going to say, because I know Umbra, the author of the fic, worked in tandem with them, so I'll probably say yes. The Tiara
To
Uden,
both.
the Tiara, yes, the Tiara Uden is Umbra's creation. The
Okay.
Tiara
I was
Udens
just
are
curious.
Umbra's autistic fascination dino.
Okay.
I'm just pulling legs. Just pulling legs. My thoughts are interrupted as an unknown force rams into me from the right, knocking me against the glass door. Fuck it, having an arm injury could be fun too.
Yeah, I could be this person.
I'm gonna throw a lot of them towards you because it seems like I'm gonna have a lot of inner dialogue.
Yeah. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Frantic yet gentle
See, I
feminine
wonder if it's
voice
Stella.
calls out to me from the void. Why does that voice sound so familiar? I pick myself up using the door as support while posting most of my weight on my non-crippled leg. As I do, I turn to investigate my mysterious attacker.
That is a Full Metal Alchemist shirt. Anon?
Stella? Recognize that Stegosaurus anywhere. Lime green scales, verdant hair buns, wearing what appears to be an FMA-styled t-shirt and rather plain pair of shorts with black and white sneakers. I'm glad to see she's gone to better taste in anime, at least.
Damn straight.
It's the first time I've seen her since high school. May have been a little odd, but she was one of the few people at Volcano High who was genuinely friendly to me. In her own unique way. I called her weird. I'm such a dick to her.
Peer
When
pressure.
When I look at her now, I don't see the socially awkward yet bubbly Stego I remember. I see a girl who looks as if she's just seen a ghost. Reminder of her painful past. Within a matter of seconds, her green face turns pale as she backs away from me slowly, her body shaking with fear. Before I can get a word in of my own in, she quickly turns around and practically dashes down the streets.
That indeed was a crying Stella.
It was indeed a crying Stella. As fast as her legs can carry her. Why do I have this effect on women?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why. Is it just anyone in the incident gives her a panic attack about it? Or is it just Anon? Why would it just be Anon?
More importantly, why did she become that scared when she saw me for the first time in months?
Yeah.
We only talked a handful of times. It wasn't like I knew her well enough to make that big of an impression on her. Still, Stella was one of the closest things I could consider to be an old friend at this point, and I would have hoped our reunion would be less depressing. Not that I'm surprised. I'm all whimsy. My inner monologue is cut short by the obnoxious laughter emerging from the back of the pharmacy. I can see the cunt of our pharmacist pointing and laughing at me. I've really been standing here that long. Well, I'm done you anyway. Good fucking riddance. I look over the door and continue the long and perilous journey back to my apartment. My apartment where I can relax without any Adderall and risk falling asleep again. Fuck my life. Sudden music. Maybe add a little fade
We
in.
had music before.
No, but I mean just sudden. There was no fade. It was just...
And this isn't music, this is ambiance.
Either way. I would have preferred a fade in. On my way home, I find myself alone with my thoughts while passing all the roughed up buildings and graffiti painted signs that I previously made myself familiar with.
The alley still looks fine and dandy to me.
No. Gosh. Many
I
things
would literally live here. It looks pretty quaint.
Many things have been clouded in my mind as of late. My woeful financial situation. Trying to find a source to get my meds from. Trying to make it home without getting murdered. Why is that... Why is it that bumping into someone I barely knew in high school fucking with my head so much? I haven't really given much thought to friendship after high school. I always find a way to fuck everything one way or another, and after what happened, what I caused to happen. Never again. After all, Stella's reaction proves that reconnecting with my old friends was a terrible idea. Rosa probably feels the same way as Stella, and probably the same with Reed and Trish, too. Especially her.
Sorry, I'm like nursing a sneeze.
It's okay.
I'm like trying to be away from the microphone and stuff.
Never forget, you did this, and you deserve everything else coming to you. Bleh.
Naomi was absolutely right. Not that I have any shits left to give at this point. Fuck! The pity party comes to an abrupt and violent stop as I feel the brutal force of a blunt object smashing into my leg. My crippled leg. The blunt object comes toward my leg again, hitting the leg
Akira.
brace. What?
Let's see if it does it again.
Oh. Hitting the leg brace and filling the air with the sound of metal striking metal, along with whatever's left of my leg brace hitting the ground and scattering pieces. The pain's so intense that my leg feels like it's been lit on fire.
Oh no! Oh damn! Trish is fucking coming for you. That's that's a good fucking angle for like I'm gonna kick your ass. All right, let me find it. Then you'll know exactly.
Fall on my back where I can barely catch a glimpse of my attacker. Menacing yet short triceratops in a large gray coat and with their face obscured by a paintball mask. I can only stare at them in shock as they move close, their gloved hands gripping the light blood-stained bat. On the obscure figure I see Fang standing behind them? Kind of. Kind of. If that's what that's supposed to be.
I don't see it.
I think that's also kind of the point.
That's fine.
Wait, no, black
I'm
leg.
just-
There's like a bit of a hazy outline. I don't know. Maybe that's the point. Maybe you're not supposed to see it, but it's supposed to make you think
That's
you do.
fine. Yeah, no, that's fine.
She's staring at me with a cold and malevolent. Jesus, she's leaning. She's staring at me with a cold and malevolent stare. Wait, I gotta do my Trish voice and just like
You
Naomi.
gotta do it angy. We gotta be angy, Trish.
Oh god, I should have grabbed her water before doing this. Shut the fuck up.
No. Akira.
Fucking. Shut the fuck up.
You know I'm horrible at these drama mods.
The figure spits at me with a muffled voice as she interrupts my cries with a swift kick to the face, knocking me out.
Akira.
Skinny piece of shit!
Akira.
Oh, fuck, mate.
Switch kit.
Oi! LTDL. Don't just stand there. Help me get him to the van. Vamos, ayota.
He's getting kidnapped.
I'm returning my senses after fading in and out of consciousness for God knows how long. My eyes are greeted by the sight of a car seat to my right. Wait, when did I get in a car? Shoot up before a surge of pain comes into my abdomen, causing me to groan in response. Oi, está bien, Anon. I look in the direction
Yay.
of
Sorry, just new Rosa Sprite.
look in the direction of the voice and see none other than Rose in the driver's seat, looking over at me with a concerned expression through her rearview mirror. Wait, when did she... Rosa, what happened? Damn it, hurts to talk. Before responding, Rosa pulls the car over to the side of the road.
How can she see over that dash? You are short, woman. Lift the seat up.
Don't worry about it. Once she sets her car to park, she leans slowly out of her seat to face me, her attire consisting of a dark orange hoodie with roses printed along her sleeves. You can tell that they like took lines verbatim describing the characters because like you don't need to say that. I can see what Rose is wearing.
I was feeling that earlier, but then I remembered that a lot of people just do that, and then I started thinking like, I wonder if people actually like narrate their lives in their head while they're like,
oh, I do.
doing dishes and
I do
stuff
sometimes.
like that.
You are you saying you don't have an inner monologue? When you have a thought,
It's
is it a
not-
sentence?
When I have a thought, is it a sentence?
Okay, like say you forgot something. Do you not just
Mm-hmm.
go, oh shit, in your head, and like you hear it in your own voice?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
get that, but I don't go up to the dishes and go, I started washing this plate. There was a little food stuck to it, so I had to take the power washer setting on my faucet and make sure that that spot would come off, but for some reason it wasn't doing it. So, disgustingly, I had to take my nail and scrape the food, cursing my roommates for leaving a plate filled with food
This is-
in my sink when they
this
should have
is-
been the ones to do it. I don't do that shit.
This is getting
I
all
sit there and go, well, yeah, I had to throw it in there. But no, I'll go up to it and go, all right, I'm gonna do this dish, and then as I'm doing the dish, I'll just be like, what the fuck is that? Oh, I guess it's like cheese or something. Yeah, I gotta scrape it off. Or I won't even think that, I just scrape it off, and then I'm like, ugh, now there's fucking cheese under my nail. You know, or if I'm sitting there doing dishes, I'll sit there and be thinking a song in my head or some stupid shit. Or sometimes, like, when I get mad or irritated at you for some reason, I sit there and think, I should just hit this plate against his fucking head. That'll teach him to wash plates. Sure. But I don't monologue what I'm doing.
well, I'm not feeling safe anymore.
Clean my plates. I only got 8 of them.
You have like 4.
I got 4 big plates and 4 little plates. That's 8. 8 plates.
Once she sets
But-
her... Yeah.
Well, but to be completely honest, I don't know what's part of the fic because
We were gonna read
it
it.
kind of still feels like a mod.
We were gonna read
You
it
know?
because, like, at this point, we're running out of mods, and we were gonna start shifting over to do fanfiction readings instead.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I have no problem doing that. I'm just
Then-
saying, like, a fanfic, a novel, or a mod, they're all words, you know?
They sure are all words.
Just 26 letters rearranged in various ways to mean something.
Yeah. They are weird. Words are weird.
I look back up at the screen, waiting for Jack to press the next the next button.
I haven't even read this. Wait, have I? I did, actually.
I don't know if he actually read that, but I am not going to tell him that, because I just want this to keep going so I can get back to Stella, because I am excited to voice Stella again.
Gracias, after Jesus, we found you.
Yeah.
I know this is not written by Spanish speakers, but gracias, after Jesus, I don't think that's accurate. But I could also be wrong, so who knows? I also do not know Spanish. It just comes off the tongue a little weird.
I only know one Spanish speaker, and he's asleep, so...
Oh yeah, that's right. You were getting beaten up by some maton on the street near the pharmacy where Stella found you. Wait, Stella? Rose responds by nodding to the car seat beside her. This gesture prompts me to shift my position to get a view of the passenger car seat. Then I see Stella curled up in a ball, arms around her knees and buried in her lap as she quietly sobs.
And I'm...
Stella tries to say with a shaky and muffled voice before bursting back into tears. Wait, why is she crying? Did I really scare her that much earlier? Did I? Actually, hold on. Shit, I can get Miguel. Miguel apparently knows Spanish, actually.
Is Miguel awake?
Uh,
Yeah? Well,
Oh,
he's
he's
watching
busy.
TV.
he's busy doing something in devlog.
Yeah, he's doing his domain expansion, Swamp Stank.
Fucking hate Miguel. Not te preoccupes. Preoccupes. I'm sure that is completely accurate. It's nothing you did. Stella's been... What was this voice trails off as if she's trying to figure out how to deliver her following words tactfully. She looks at Stella with sympathy before turning her gaze back to me. She's been through a lot of pain since that day. I know instantly what day Rose is referring to. I know exactly
I just
what
decided
day.
to ask him. I don't give a shit what he's doing.
I know exactly what day referring roses do. How one bad day and one shitty boyfriend cause innocent people to die. God knows how many lives gets destroyed.
If the name is Raptor Jesus, then yes.
Okay. Yeah, fuck me. This is what I get for trying to be an intellectual.
I'm gonna tell him that.
Okay. I'm sure
Jack is trying
Jack-
to be an in...
Jack fucking up Spanish should not be a new thing for him.
If it's Jesus who happens to be Raptor coded, then it'd be like Gracias Jesus Raptor or some shit.
Don't fucking listen to him. No, don't fucking listen to him. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Takes notes.
Looks like you've been through a lot of pain yourself. Rose's words break me out of my brief contemplation. I trace her gaze back to my leg. Only then do I notice that it's wrapped in a blood-stained bandage, and my leg brace is nowhere to be seen. Just my fucking luck. My brace costs more than what I get in a month.
Ooh, we even get a sad Rosa Sprite.
Yeah. My gaze returns to the bandage covering my leg, and I turn my gaze back to Rosa. Mi madre gave me a first aid kit to keep in my car, so I did what I could to stop the bleeding. Who did this to you, Anon?
Angry.
What kind of person? Yeah, because the only angry Rosa we have is with her hands up, which is way too cartoonish
Yeah,
for this.
yeah, yeah.
What kind of person would attack an injured Chico and leave him to die in the streets? Rosa's words flare with a mix of concern and fury, the reaction taking me aback. Why would anyone be this concerned over what happened to me? Besides, she didn't visit me in the hospital. Why would she suddenly give a fuck about me now? But my pitiful inner monologue gets interrupted by Rosa's continued glance as if she's expecting an answer about my suspected attacker. I struggle to answer while trying to describe the attacker. I was only able to get a brief glance before I lost consciousness. I do recall the attacker had a feminine voice, despite her voice being muffled, and she seemed to be on the short side. The realization suddenly hits me like a truck. Of course it's her. God, I'm so stupid. Hi. What's the matter now? You need to report this to the policia. The policia.
Don't stand. Don't stand so
Rosa's statement pulls me out of my thoughts.
close to me.
There's no point. The police aren't going to do anything for someone like me anyway. My reply sours Rosa's expression, but motions to my leg again. But we still have to take you to a hospital. Ti pirina trova en muy mal estado. My good Spanish class is one of the few things I remembered back from high school. I don't have any insurance. What little money I do have probably won't even cover the hospital bill. Rosa's expression goes from determined to uncertain. Simultaneously, she begins to mumble something to herself in Spanish. Glad to see I'm not the only one who does that.
1 second.
Rosa, isn't your mom a doctor?
No.
Is her mom a doctor? I do like also we get a sad, just like a melancholic, sad. Right now, I'm like, hell yeah, we're getting all these good ass sprites. Fuck yes.
Rosa, isn't your mother a doctor? No.
No.
Anon, I don't speak Spanish. What does that mean? No.
Oh no.
Stella's soft words snap Rosa out of her mumbling. Until Rosa begins to contemplate Stella's suggestion as she rubs her wrist.
The last time we were at Rosa's house, we didn't have a good time.
It's not her area of expertise, but I'm sure mi madre should be able to help with Anon's injuries. Before I can interject with anything else, Rosa faces the windshield and turns her key in the ignition, causing the van's engine to roll
My-
back to life.
Favorite part about this scene
Yeah?
is not only is this an American car.
And very clearly not a van.
Well, I'm ignoring the not a
Okay.
van.
Okay, alright.
This is an American car.
Right.
This is a patriotic left side steering car. And Rosa's so goddamn good at driving, she can do it from the right side. Cinema.
Okay. No team ever, Anon. Be there soon. Didn't they just leave me to bleed out on the sidewalk? I ended up drifting in and out of lucidity from the pain not long after my talk with Rosa and Stella. What little of the car ride I recall was rather uneventful. Every once in a while, I'd catch Rosa looking back at me through her rearview mirror. I must have caught on how painful it was for me to speak, so she kept her focus mostly on the road. Stella, on the other hand, managed to stop crying only when she withdrew a pair of headphones from her bag and immersed herself in her own world. Can't help wondering what could have happened to her make her so shell-shocked.
Really?
She doesn't look like she was injured by Fing's rampage.
Doesn't have to be.
She also wasn't among the students that I saw outside that day. Do you know anyone who died? I've only ever seen her hang out with Rosa and that other purple raptor. What? Yeah.
You're never gonna escape it.
Look. Okay. I am happy Sage is getting a mention, regardless of gender. I'm just praying to whoever hears me, be it Umbra or whoever, that this isn't just fucking Sam Hyde Sage. That this is actually a decent version of Sage, please, for the love of God. I've only ever seen her hang out with Rosa and that one purple raptor. What was her name? Sage. Yeah, her. A couple of times. Stella survived, but I wonder at what cost. Okay, we're here. Rose's announcement pulls me out of my thoughts as I get a glance at her house and its general surroundings. My eyes are instantly drawn towards the beige-colored house adorned in cobblestone situated in one of the quieter parts of Valcadria Bluff suburbs. It's a locale that's well away from the city and situated right where the countryside started. The lawn laid before the house could only be described as immaculate, accompanied by a small but beautiful garden that crept beneath the house's windows, displaying various colors and plants.
That's literally down the street.
I'm also just gonna say I probably would cut the really sad piano music because now it's like Rose's garden was so beautiful. It's like
I'm gonna tell you this. After watching Twin Peaks,
yeah.
everything sounds normal like this.
Considering how passionate Rosa was about gardening back at Volcano High, it makes sense her passion would carry out over to her home. Stella, I need you to help me get in on inside, okay? Rosa's request is devoid of the authoritative presence I've noticed from her in the past. Stella nods while refusing to return Rose's glance, and the two exit the car. The car door to my right opens before me, and I see the pious Ankleo greet me. Vamos, Anon.
Grant me, Rose's mother. Grant me peace and salvation.
It was still weird to me seeing Rosa wear an orange hoodie, a pair of clean jeans, and brown fall boots.
I think she looks cute.
The new outfit contrasted so much with her skirt and sandals I remember her wearing back in high school.
I thought it was more like a dress. Was it a skirt?
It was skirt-like, but it was mostly a dress. Makes sense, though. It's getting colder as we head into November. Rosa begins trying to help me out while attempting not to put weight on my further crippled left leg. Cuidado, Hanan. I got you. Thanks. Put my arms on both of their shoulders, and the two proceed to help me make the journey towards the house. 10 feet in front of us, the door opens, revealing a middle-aged ankylosaur woman of middle height. No doubt that's Rose's mother.
You want it to be me?
If you want.
Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó a tu amigo, niña?
Lo atacan en la calle y la destruyeron y le pa mi mamá.
Oh dear. Sit him down on the couch and we'll have a look. I will be back in a moment.
Given whatever poor circumstances Garden of Rosa ended on, I am...
Do we have new Mama Rosa sprites too?
That is because they're all drawn by the same person, thank God. Thank God, uniformity.
Yeah, whoever you had to be the artist, like, hell yeah.
I'm really glad that... I also don't know if it started from Garden of Rosa, but whoever came up with this design for Rosa's mother knocked it out of the park. I fucking love this design.
Mm-hmm.
Just tired Spanish woman. Very good.
And a doctor.
And a doctor. Rosa's mother addresses us when we finally go indoors, presumably switching to English so Stella understands her directions. After entering the house, we take a right into the living room. The place is adorned with typical Latino decor, along with a cross hanging above the TV. I also see a handful of framed pictures of Rosa and her family. Judging by the other Anklios I see in the pictures, Rosa has a brother and a sister. Over here, Stella. Y estamos.
It's going to be okay. And on, was it?
Yeah. Thank you, Doctor. I paused mid-sentence. I don't think I've actually ever heard Rosa's last name in all my time knowing her.
It's okay, Nino. You can call me Miss Castillo.
Miss Castillo redirects her attention towards my mess of a leg. She notices that now blood-stained bandage applied by her daughter, the slight rip in my jeans around the affected area, and the set of my torn denim reminding me of the past I endured not so long ago.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do here, Anon. The best I can do is clean the wound, apply some new bandages, and help with the pain.
The older Ankleo reaches over to the medical kit and withdraws a pair of bandages, gauze pads, and other various medical supplies. I've seen so many first aid kits appear in the boomer shooters I waste my days with, but see what's actually inside them is a new experience for me.
Girls, could you give us a moment, please? I think Anon would appreciate a little privacy for the process.
Rosa's mom turns her head to address Rose and Stella, who are both standing by the doorframe and observing the two of us. See, Mama.
Okay.
Rosa takes Stella by the hand and gives me a reassuring nod before walking away to another room with Stella, their footsteps fading.
Okay, mijo. We just need to take your pants off and get a closer look at the damage done.
Ugh.
This is not that kind of mod, Anon. You'll be okay.
No, shut up. I'm gonna make the joke anyway. Not how I expected my first time with the middle-aged lady to go. God, what the fuck is wrong with my mind? I really hope I'm not mumbling any of this.
She proceeded to get her potassium.
Some rather awkward time passes. As it turned out, the deep gash in my leg was caused by the brace digging itself into my skin when it was smashed in pieces. Thankfully, Miss Costello managed to pull the last pieces of debris and disinfect the wound before applying new bandages. I say that's the big thing to worry about, is if it got infected.
Mm-hmm.
That was where the good news ended. Because of the attack, the fracture that hadn't fully yet healed only got worse. Back to square one, minus a bullet lodged into my bone. Except that I now have no leg brace or crutches. Just my fucking luck. Despite the horrible developments, I'm taken aback by how Rose's mom treated me up till now. She didn't treat me as some delinquent or burden, but rather as a guest. She opened her
Yeah,
home
because
to
we're in a
me.
better mod.
She opened her home to me and showed me genuine concern and kindness when any hospital would have thrown me out for not having insurance.
Okay, that's rude. I understand that they lost budget and started with the bad ending.
Yeah,
I'm just still sour that it was the bad ending.
Like, who does that?
It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay.
It's a miracle I was able to take care of that bill when I got shot. As my eyes lazily wander the living room of the Castillo household, I hear the slow footsteps emerging from the hallway. Hola, non? How are you holding up? Stella follows right behind Rosa while holding a cup of her own with two hands. I brought you some tea. It's chamomile. Never really been one for tea before, but I'd imagine it's a vast upgrade over the boiled dirt I've been drinking in the past for coffee at home. I raise the warm cup to my lips. That taste is rather pleasant. It's silky smooth with gentle notes of honey and apple. Bad apple.
That was the mod. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. If you like what we do,
If you like what we do around here,
do the thingies.
I'll have to grab this next time I go out and have the cash to spare for it. I rest my cup on the coffee table sitting in front of me and address my hosts and saviors. Thanks, Rosa. You really didn't have to do all this for me. Why? Why did you two save me? Rosa seems quite taken aback by my question. Even a subtle degree of surprise creeps from Stella's face. What do you mean, why did we save you? We hash on Rodano. We couldn't just leave a friend to die in the streets. Friend? All this time, they still consider me a friend? After the way I ruined and abused her flowers the first time we met, and how shitty I was to Stella, I was just happy to meet someone who shared the love of anime and did nothing but try to be a friend. Fang did everyone because of what I failed to stop? Don't they hate me? Of course we consider you a friend. You know, stupid. Even as stupid self-pity, I can't stop mumbling. No, you've never meant to destroy my flowers. Accidents happen. I could tell underneath all that angst that you weren't bad, just lost. Rosa's words echo the room with a mixture of exasperation yet compassion. Don't blame yourself, not even for a second, for what that puta Satansia di Mirado did. Not on you. Not for 1 second, Anon. No, I fucked up, Rosa. Fucked up real bad. Been a better friend to those around me and not put myself before others. Things could have been different. My voice became strained, my chest tightening like a vice as I struggled to contain my composure. Rosa's eyes meet my own and remain focused on them for what feels like an eternity. A few seconds, her eyes meet the ground again. She looks as if she's about to say something else, but she's cut off by her neighboring voice.
I don't hate you, Anon.
Somber yet sympathetic words emerge from Stella as she stares vacantly at the cup she's clasping with both her hands.
I forgive you for acting the way you did towards me. And I'm sorry I ran away from you earlier. It's just, ever since
Finally looks up towards me.
Oh, we got 2 crying Stellas.
Her eyes tell a story of fear, pain, and sorrow. The struggling look on the Stegger's face tells me everything. He wants to elaborate further and explain why she's become so withdrawn and meek compared to the bubbly yet socially awkward fortune teller I remembered from Volcano High. The pain's too great. Rosa looks at her friend with sympathy and takes this as an opportunity to regain control of the conversation. She holds Stella's hand. What Stella's trying to say, Alon, is that she has been going through a great deal of pain since the incident, as I told you earlier. She's been finding it difficult to talk to people she's not used to. I took her to the pharmacy to... Rosa abruptly stops her sentence as if she just entered a sensitive subject. The wheels in her head turning as she thinks of how to explain Stella's behavior better. Meanwhile, Stella remains fixated on her teacup with a sad expression. You are a suppressor. We're not expecting to see an old amigo there. It became clearer the more thought I gave it and the more Rosa continued to explain it. Shooting probably gave Stella some form of post-traumatic stress disorder. Seeing her classmates dead, her school in chaos. Give even the hardest person some form of trauma.
Hardiest.
That explains her massive personality change compared to the Stella I knew half a year ago.
Everyone's fighting their own battles.
Hey, Kerb, could you do me a favor and say that fucking louder for the people who don't understand the point of Snoot game?
Everyone's fighting their own battles.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The familiar words come back to me as I feel a twinge of guilt emerging from my gut. I'm not the only person who walked away from that school with scars. Others did too. Here I've been thinking I was the only one affected by Feng's shooting and suicide. By Suicune. Suicune, yeah. We gotta go back to saying Suicune. YouTubers getting real mad. Why do I have to be such a self-centered piece of shit? Things get real quiet not long after I have Things get real quiet not long after I have my epiphany. I'm about to say empathy, but like... oh, that's not the right word. As I ponder on my selfishness, Rosa holds Stella's hand as she looks towards me, assuming I have something to say after her explanation. I really should say something.
Vamonos!
Everybody, let's go. Damn. Truly sorry, Stella. Can't imagine how horrible going through all of that must have been for you. I emphasize with Stella, avoiding mentioning details of the incident, similar to what Rosa has been doing, likely to prevent the trauma from resurfacing.
Thank you, Anon. That means a lot.
Stella's voice is still meek, but I hope my apology is enough to clear some of the things up in the air. The three of us spent the next hour and a half talking about what transpired in our lives since the shooting at Volcano High. Surprisingly, Rosa decided to stay and take a 5th year at Volcano High, confusing me since she never struck me as the type of person who would need to take an extra year in high school. She always seemed like an intelligent and hardworking girl. Rosa explained that the incident opened her eyes and made her realize that she needed more time to contemplate her future.
So they just allowed her to take another year.
However, I noticed a level of doubt and uncertainty when she gave her reasoning, giving me a feeling there's more to her decision than what she's letting on. Additionally, Rosa mentioned that she took over Naomi's now vacant position as student council president and as head of the gardening club. This woman is trying to work herself into an early grave. I want to make a difference where I can and fix everything that Puta destroyed. She's definitely referring to Fang. Stella's situation, however, seemed all too familiar to my own.
Since thing, I've become a Hikikomori.
I love the thing, Stella. It's my favorite move.
Yeah, and it scared me so fucking badly that I became a recluse.
I knew that word pretty damn well myself.
I still live with my parents. Most days, I don't come out of my room. I'm also not going to school at all.
Stella, you're like still.
I am not in employment, schooling, or training. That is what a hikikomori is.
Stella, you're like 19 though. I don't expect you to not still be living with your parents.
I'm taking a leap year.
At the very least, Stella still has her parents to look after her. Oh, just by letting her live with them, Stella's folks are already doing miles more than my own parents ever did. My parents pretty much threw me away after I failed to live up to their expectations. Whatever those expectations were. As soon as I said that, Stella began apologizing to me somewhat excessively. I'm assuming she's trying to give me her sympathy. It's okay, Stella. Really your fault my folks suck at being parents. ¿Qué pasó after you got out of the hospital? Tastes bitter, but explaining my situation after Volcano High. Don't sugarcoat it. I tell the two of them how I'm unemployed and not in any form of schooling, how I'm rotting away in an apartment in Skin Row. The news that I actually live in such a shady part of town surprised them both. But you guys found me at a pharmacy in Skin Row, not to mention saving me from getting beaten to death by a masked person. Rosa and Stella only exchanged confused and concerning looks with each other in reply to my words. I guess I never told them about my living arrangements. Despite basically spilling my guts to Rosa and Stella, I make sure to neglect to mention some of the more unsavory aspects of my already unsavory life, such as downing pills like candy. Not to mention the constant nightmares and hallucinations I've been having since coming out of this hospital.
Do you guys see Naomi too?
She's right over there, pointing a gun at herself. Really weird.
She's been doing that for 4 months.
Yeah,
I'm kind of getting sick of it. It's not even really frightening anymore.
it's just kind of annoying. I only just met with them again. I want them to know how fucked in the head I truly have become. I glanced towards the clock and realized with harrowed alarm just how late in the evening it already is. Yeah,
That is a harrowing clock.
yeah, that's a harrowing clock you have there, Rosa. No wonder I'm feeling such a strong urge to smoke and shitpost at the same time. Usually what I'm doing it's usually what I'm doing around this time of the evening.
Arr. It's usually what I'm doing around this time of the
I've become a pirate. Oh, I'm thinking of Fang again. Damn it. Yeah, is it really that time? Is it really the time? Oh, is that really the time? That is not
Is
okay.
that really the time?
Yeah. I just fumbled through
But
it.
yeah, if that is a typo, yeah, just so you know it's there.
No way I'm catching any bus heading back home now. Can't thank you enough, Rosa, but I have to get going ASAP. Is this loco, Chico? You're not going anywhere with that injured leg, nor with any of your other bruises and nicks still fresh. No buts!
No coconuts.
Yes. Not these coconuts, not her coconuts, nobody's coconuts!
Oh, no one's coconuts?
Stella, Rosa, yours are like melons. I will kill you, Chica.
If you want any coconuts, you wait until me puppy gets home. What?
Muy bien. Muy bien.
I've seen the Rosamod. You will now get your just desserts. Are the coconuts the desserts?
Rosa, you're losing the analogy.
Her mother comes in. I've brought you some coconuts.
No, mother! No coconuts! Flips the tray. Like, I was hoping just to
I'm
go
doing
home.
it again. I am adding comedy to this supposedly serious mod.
Let's be real. We're comedy people.
Yes. Yeah.
I was hoping just to go home and smoke and shitpost the pain away, but Rose is right. I can't stand low and walk however miles I need to walk to reach the nearest bus station. After this scene, I need some water, dude.
Go get water.
After this scene. Besides, no one has been this kind and gracious to me in pretty much ever. Who am I to throw that away? Still, I do need a smoke. Nothing else to help me dull the pain. Stella, I need to speak to you briefly.
Okay.
Rose's dad comes in. I heard you need a smoke. Will a smoking hot poppy do? No. Rose's dad, no.
You know what? At this point, sure.
Fuck it, why not? Where's that mod? Anon and Rose's dad, OTP.
That's Rosa mod ending 2.
I fucking wish. Almost as if sensing my desire for solitude, Rose and Stella go to the nearby set of stairs and have their private discussion. I seized on the sudden opportunity to indulge myself. With the help of a desk chair that...
Go get some water.
Fine! Fuck.
As he's going to get water. Yeah. I probably should be more serious with the dramatic mods, but sometimes just reading it's not a slog. It's not mundane or monotonous to be doing it seriously. I think the problem is there is just so much comedy that gets baked into these that you're expecting comedy over something more serious and dramatic. And yeah, I like when stuff gets serious and dramatic, but it's hard to say the lines and then have something serious to say while continuing to say serious things in the lines, especially when everything's usually comedy. So you look for things that are funny or stupid, thinking they would be funny, and then you say that, it changes the mood, and now we're stuck making a shit show of this serious mod. So
I wouldn't say it's a shit show.
I mean, it could be. You know, somebody watching it could be like, oh, finally, I get to see this serious mod. And then they're just like, ah, these fucking guys, man. All I want. You know, it's kind of the same as like when you want to see a mod and someone's shitting on it. And you're like, just play the mod. Please stop just shitting on everything about it.
Let's not talk
like what
about...
we do sometimes.
Let's
So
not
I
talk
do
about a few
understand if
episodes
someone
ago.
watches it. Huh?
So let's not talk about a few episodes ago.
So, but like, I understand it. And, you know, I would love to, like I was saying, I'd love to just make it nice and serious and dramatic and all that. But what do you say in between? Then you know.
This isn't a long play, you know. Other people will also be playing this. Or
That's
play it
fair.
yourself.
You could play it yourself, or you can find somebody who doesn't really put much effort into it.
Yeah. With the help of a desk chair that Miss Costello lent me to navigate to the bathroom without putting pressure on my leg, I guided myself towards the house's entrance and towards the back deck. Is this mod good?
So far, I'm enjoying it. Just expect us to say some stupid shit. Were you here for the coconuts?
No. As I quietly open up the sliding door, I'm greeted with the sea of stars in the night sky.
It's got some great art, and I'm very glad we got new sprites for people.
I slowly lower myself to the ground, careful not to further injure my already fucked up leg. I then dragged myself towards the edge of the deck, looking like a dog scooting in the process. After finding a place on the deck comfortable enough to sit, I take my pack of cigarettes, open the pack, and retrieve one of its contents, along with a shitty dollar store lighter that I keep in a carton. In the carton, even. I proceed to bring the cigarette closer to my mouth
He's just
and light it.
carrying a carton of cigarettes with him?
Yes.
A carton is different from a pack.
I know. I know.
I am so... See, that's where all his money is going to, is buying cartons of cigarettes.
Hundreds of dollars going to cigarettes alone. I proceed to bring the cigarette closer to my mouth and light it, taking a deep drag and filling my lungs with the pungent yet soothing sensation of nicotine and tobacco. The brand's shit, but it helps to ease my nerves and helps in
Pyramids.
dulling the pain. Pyramids, not even menthols.
Pyramid Blues!
Could even get some
Shit,
menthol
honestly,
cools.
the menthols will at least give you some kind of a taste.
As the smoke exits my lungs, I gaze around my surroundings to see just how big Rosa's backyard really is. It makes sense, considering Rosa lives in a more rural part of Valcadria Bluffs. No, you fucked it up, that is Valcadria. Yes. Yes. I live in a more rural part of Valcadria Bluffs, with only 2 other houses neighboring her own. The Costello family household is basically a ranch.
Too much text on a say block.
Well, I mean, it is a fanfic turned mod.
Oh, are you meaning like there's so much text on one like panel?
Yeah, that's what that means.
I don't know all the terminology, so that's why I was a little confused. Yeah, it's a fanfic turned mod. There was a lot of talking and a lot of description to where you're sitting there like, why would someone like think this?
Or describing
'Cause,
what
you
a
know,
character's
it's
wearing
written
when it's
like a
visual
story.
now.
Yeah.
Rosa and her folks must have a pretty peaceful life out here. I feel a strange sense of peace wash over me, especially with the stars dancing upon the grassy fields like a cascade of lunar brilliance. As I look up at the moon, its pale light reminds me so much of Fang.
Is she there? Oh, she's right there. That's a good effect.
I wish I could have shared moments like these with her. But I wouldn't give to just hold her in my arms again and see you one last time.
How are you doing? I'm assuming it's Stella.
Gentle voice pulls me out of my thoughts.
It is Stella. New sprite!
Turn
And
around to see.
boy, is she tall!
Because
My
we're
tall
leaning
goddess.
and crouching because we're shot in the leg. I turn around to see
I would
Stella.
also look up to Stella.
I turn around to see Stella address me with a shy yet considerate presence, adorned in an oversized pink t-shirt accompanied by pink shorts and kitten slippers.
Black shorts.
What'd I say?
Pink. She's pink, pink, and green, apparently.
Pink, and pink.
And kitten slippers we can't see.
If it weren't any more obvious, I guess she's staying the night, too. I'm doing a little better now, thanks. Don't be a dick, Anon. She came to check up on you, a hell of a lot more than everyone else in your life has ever done.
You're not being rude. I understand if you're not in the best mood. Sorry.
Stella looks away dejectedly.
Mm.
Wait, stop.
Hmm?
I'm sorry. I haven't really spoken to anyone since high school.
4 months ago.
My people skills are a bit rusty, not that they were any good to begin with. My eyes look and meet Stella's, albeit briefly as her eyes wander to the skies. After what happened, I stopped trying to talk to others. The lime stegosaurus sits on the steps by my right side, but her eyes remain entranced in the stars, remaining silent. She died that day. Although it does feel like that's what happened, or what should have happened. My response manages to grab Stella's attention, who shifts her gaze towards me as I continue my monologue. No one visited me in the hospital. My own parents. Might as well have been dead to them and everyone else. After that, I've just been drifting through life with no purpose or meaning. And it's better that way. My eyes meet the ground as I breathe a deep sigh, staring at my hand holding the still lit cigarette, staring as the paper continues to burn and turn to ash. A couple of seconds pass, and I feel the light touch of a hand on my shoulder.
Fate hasn't been kind to me either.
Stella's expression fills with a mixture of sadness and defeat.
I haven't really talked to anyone either, other than my parents and Rosa since.
Stella's voice trembles as she says those words. I know what you mean. We're all alone there. And hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, Stella. Shut up and kiss me. Damn it. Why can't I be better at talking and having a moment with someone else? My self-imposed exile that into neatdom really turned me into this much of an unsociable... fuck. Sentence. Has my self-imposed exile into neatdom really turned me into this much of an unsociable autist?
No, it's the bullet in your leg.
That's why I can't talk good.
Just take the bullet out and you'll be fine.
So,
My kryptonite, this bullet.
how is your leg feeling now? Does it still hurt?
What the fuck do you think? Inflamed? Bobbing? Fragile? Those are the words that come to mind to describe how I feel. My leg feels like it's practically about to fall apart at any second. I shouldn't say that, though. Not gonna lie, it still hurts pretty bad. Not as painful as before, though. The Shy Stego's expression turns into one of concern as she examines my leg in its crippled state.
I still can't believe someone would just hurt you like that. No one deserves to be treated like that.
That's incorrect, Stella. I deserve worse than this. Another brief yet comfortable silence passes us, putting my suspicions at ease that I'm not mumbling whatever self-deprecating bullshit echoes throughout my mind. So, seen any new anime lately? Somewhat stupid question to ask, but it's the only thing that comes to mind and try and lighten the mood.
Oh, is this the Sprite?
That's one of them.
Oh, so fucking cute.
It's Hoodie, Stella, is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay, but look at this Stella.
I know.
Look at this Stella.
I know. I was flipping through this and I said, oh god, he's gonna find all this shit adorable. But I'm like, this is your mod.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of good shows, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Only season 1 of Promise Neverland, right, Stella?
Only season 1 of Promise Neverland.
You didn't watch season 2, right? Because you are correct with Brotherhood. Beastar's pretty good. Demon Slayer could be better, but the animation is it's fucking top tier. Promise Neverland, first season's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, version is really
Just
good.
don't go past the first season.
I'm gonna steal the line at least.
To be completely honest, this is exactly what I expected Stella to say. She wasn't bringing out any Natsuki Rendezvous. She wasn't bringing out any Kids on the Slope.
She wasn't bringing out Paranoia Agent.
She wasn't bringing out Paranoia Agent. Which, honestly, she should. Fucking Kate, you know. It was another fucking Adult Swim thing.
What?
It's always shows, too. It's never movies. Where's the Millennium Actress?
Take the line.
Let's see. There's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Promised Neverland, Beastars, oh, and Demon Slayer.
Yeah, there's no Boku no Pico. She would be so into that shit.
I cringe a little bit on the inside, being reminded of Stella's normie taste in anime. Still, the simple question seemingly helped brighten my mood.
Have you played Anonymous Sender? I just need to know if you played Anonymous Sender.
No, Kerb, never heard of it.
Not you. Tumulus Gaming.
Never heard of it.
You are? Yeah. I'm the reason Paranoia Agent gets referenced in there. And I love how none of you are like, the fuck is this shit? And then everyone's like, yo, Paranoia Agent. You know it's your line, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm waiting for Gap to fucking say it. Still, the simple question seemingly helped brighten her mood. She held consistent eye contact as a slight smile formed on her lips.
How about you, Anon? Any good shows you've watched lately?
Yeah. Puella Magical Modica.
Haven't actually really watched any anime shows lately, shockingly enough.
Psychopaths.
In the past few months,
Mushishi.
I've just been glued to my monitor, roaming the various
else is
drag heaps
depressing?
of the internet, with the occasional rock ring playthrough every now and again.
Hey Stella, have you read Goodnight Poon Poon?
No, what's it about?
Out a bird,
You
man.
know what? Yeah, it's about a bird. Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little bird that lives in the bird world.
The fog that enveloped my brain makes it difficult to recall my memories of seeing anything new, except maybe. I think I less than thought out answer stops abruptly as I feel a searing and tingling sensation in the fingers of my left hand. God damn it, I forgot about the cigarette. Oh, shit! I cry as I drop the cigarette and dispose of the remains with a hard stomp with my left foot.
One tear rolls down his blank face.
Wait. Fuck! Mistakes were made. Fucking caveman instincts.
Oh god, that was cute too!
Anon, are you okay?
Before I can respond through my pained breathing and panting, a tirade of Spanish emerges from the house. The puma is coming.
Yeah, okay.
¿Qué está pasando afuera? Están todos bien. Yelling emerges from the house, goes louder and louder as the source of the said tirade approaches the sliding door. Anon, what happened? Are you alright? Rosa calls out as she moves the desk chair away from the door and emerges from the entrance barefoot, wearing a set of plain yet colorful pajamas, and runs towards the both of us to investigate my pained cries.
Where's his pajamas?
Don't have any. I was brought in these clothes. In fact, why did Stella have pajamas ready? Unless... Oh, it's Rosa's, that's why. That's why. Gotcha. I figured it out. I'm
Why can't
smart.
Anon wear a Rosa shirt?
Oh, better yet, Rosa's puppy.
Yeah! Where's
Yeah,
the
do you-
puppy fucking night shirt?
Do you know the picture of Team Fortress 2's engineers and he's fucking, like, yoked out as can be? I'll have to find that for you.
Maybe?
Okay. I just did something I wasn't supposed to. What do you mean? What? Rosa's inquiry is cut short when she notices the stomped remains of a cigarette where my foot just happened to be a second ago. Like a switch, Rosa's worried expression quickly turns to an expression of annoyance. Before I can explain myself, I'm interrupted by a smack upside the head from the sour Ankleo. Ow, what the hell? No, Fama! Queres mata tus preliminos e apsa a la casa. Also, this is not an Ankleo. But whatever.
What is she?
An Aqualops.
Oh.
Yeah. Ankylosaurs are my artistic fascination dinosaur, okay? So fucking, like... They're the ones I like. Besides-
Mine are Dilophosauri.
Besides, why are you two even out here this late? You should be going to sleep now. It's almost like that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid right now. But why, Anon? You need it most of all. You're injured. Turning her voice soft and slightly as she responds to my mumbling. She doesn't need to know why. She doesn't need to know. I couldn't sleep if I wanted to. I have insomnia. The glance that Rosa gives me in response says it all. Come on, you know that's a load of bullshit. Her piercing stare causes me to give in and let out a sigh. Alright. I can't sleep. Not because I physically can't, but because I don't want to. But nothing but nightmares where I'm forced to relive that day again and again, each one becoming more gruesome and horrific than the last, and I just can't. Not anymore. Rosa kneels down next to me and raises a hand, but she places it on my shoulder rather than across my head this time. Lo siento, Anon. Can't even imagine how hard that must be for you. But you need to rest. It'll only be so much harder for your leg to heal if you don't get actual sleep. I really don't want to sleep. Still, seeing how fucked my leg is and how I don't really have anything to help me stay awake, I don't really have much choice. Especially when I'm trying to reason with Rosa. Okay. Muy bien. Here, I'll help you up. Just like before, Rosa approaches my right side, and before she can ask, Stella approaches my left, ready to help me. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. We go back inside, where the two help me into the desk chair they've lent me. Oh,
You're gonna sleep in a desk chair.
what do you want? You're not sleeping with me and Stella. Don't get any ideas.
I'd rather sleep on the floor.
Well, get on the fucking floor then, you fucking Neanderthal. Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, no problem. Oh, by the way, Anon, we found some pillows and blankets for you on the couch, including one for your leg. Rosa informs me as she wheels me through the house, passing through the kitchen and hallway on our way to the living room. Thanks, Rosa. Don't know what to say. Rosa simply responds with a friendly smile. We finally enter the living room, and I see the couch adorned with 3 fresh pillows and an oversized yet equally fuzzy white blanket. I mean it, really. You've done so much for me tonight. Really appreciate it.
Can I just live here now?
No. Both Rosa and Stella smile at me again, although Stella's is more shy and subtle than Rosa's confident smile. Of course. We're friends for, after all. Rosa nods before turning around to disappear for the night. Buenos noches, Anon. Only Stella remained in the living room with me.
Hello.
Who stood a couple of feet away from me, fidgeting and avoiding eye contact again.
Hello.
And
That's you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Go.
I'm glad we found you again.
Yeah. Me too. I'm really glad a Spanish speaker showed up as soon as I was done with Rosa, otherwise I'd be pissing people off.
Oh, you're a Spanish speaker? I got a question. Is it Gras... What?
Julia here, if you remember, worked on Estra
I don't
season.
remember anything.
Yeah, I
What
know.
did you do?
Worked on Estra season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is Gracias Raptor Jesus correct?
Because Raptor Jesus is a name. We went over this.
Well, I want, like, multiple opinions. Yeah. Yeah, is that correct? Just
Because
if someone said Gracias Raptor Jesus.
Because Raptor Jesus is a proper noun, it would be.
Don't act all smart now. I know we got it from Miguel.
I've admitted my mistake that I am stupid. In properly thinking it over, it is the correct way.
Technically, it's correct, but I would personally say it as Jesus Raptor. Oh, that is the same shit Miguel said.
Okay.
So that means Jesus is Raptor coded.
I'm going to continue the mod now. He stops her
Thank
fidgeting
you.
and turns to follow in the direction of the left, but not before stopping by the door. Turns her head towards me silently and see a slight smile on her beak.
Have a good night. I hope you feel better in the morning.
Thanks, Stella. You too. I also hope you feel better in the morning.
She just drops to the floor and passes out.
Like a fucking sim.
Yeah, just a sack of rocks.
Her smile remained as she gave a slight head bow before departing the living room, leaving me alone in the living room of the Castillo household. The room stood before me, dimly lit by the lamp placed beside the makeshift bed on one of the tables. This couch alone looks comfier than my bed. I'm gonna hate myself in the morning for agreeing to this, aren't I? I shift
He hasn't
myself.
smiled in 4 months, so, like, he's
out of-
re-stretching the muscles.
He's out of practice. I shift myself from the desk. I shift myself from the desk chair onto the couch with a flare of caution of further inflicting pain on my leg. Success. I slip under the blanket, placing my leg on the pillow meant to offer comfort and support. Usually sleep on my side, but I don't feel like waking up. What the fuck? I don't feel like waking up everyone in the house with my screams tonight. Damn, this really is comfortable. If I wanted to sleep tonight, I would really enjoy this. Only one thing left to do. I reach over to the lamp on the table, turn off the lights, and watch as the room fades to black, surrounding me in comfortable darkness, inviting my body to sink into the couch, enveloping me in its warmth.
I can't do it. I get so uncomfortable sleeping over at someone's house I've never been at before. I cannot sleep.
After everything, I still can't believe these two still helped me and let me stay in the night. A simple phrase of words echoes through my mind as I drift to sleep.
I think it took me 4 months just to get comfortable in my own goddamn house to sleep right.
Do I truly deserve this?
I do. I bought the thing.
Alright, well, we're gonna have never mind. Another day. Another
dollar.
Another attempt of trying to go 6 hours without wanting to blow my brains out.
Ooh, it's a nightmare.
After a relatively uneventful long walk, I finally approached the school, not particularly bothered by how late I am.
Yeah. First world problems indeed.
It's a particularly foggy day out as the clouds enshroud the sky, giving a degree of eeriness commonly seen in shitty horror movies. The thought occurred to me that stopped me in my tracks. Weird how I just noticed this now. Didn't see it when I don't even remember leaving my apartment this morning. Huh, weird. Make my way closer and closer to the school, but a buzz emanates from my pocket, beckoning me to grab my phone and read the notifications. Text from Fang?
Control over my life you denied, and now death approaches from the sky. Why'd it be me you had to vilify? Goodbye, Volcano High.
Dope. Sick lyrics, Fang, thank you.
Fucking
The-
bars.
The actual fuck? Something's very wrong here. I approach the building's entrance with a feeling of uneasiness and dread. The closer I get to the door, the more I notice a disturbing lack of noise from the school. Sure, class has already started. It's usually louder than this. My hands grip the door's handles. Every instinct in my body is telling me to turn back and run away as far as I can. At the same time, my mind is telling me to enter and investigate the building after receiving that cryptic text from Fang. Well, No more turning back now. I open the doors
Are we gonna see it?
and enter
Oh,
the
we already
school.
saw it, huh?
But what if there's different ones?
Yeah, that's fair.
My eyes go shut as my nose is instantly struck by the overwhelming metallic stench of wet ozone. Jesus.
Ozone.
A smell that everyone knows instinctively. My eyes open, greeted by the sight of the school's hallway, a place I've made myself familiar with over the past couple of months, thanks to navigating through it on my daily slogs. Something's wrong, though. Against my will, my eyes shut again. As I might, I can't open my eyes as I feel my legs carry me through the hallways, my body seemingly already knowing where to go.
Oh, I've had dreams like that.
I finally will my sight back. I'm met by the sight straight out of a horror movie.
Ooh, is new.
So there is a new one. So soak that in.
Why is Rosa here, though?
That's the point. There's Trish and Reed. We know Trish and Reed didn't die.
Why is Olivia here?
That's Millhouse. That's a side character. That's not Olivia. Why is Olivia here?
That's not
this-
Reed, that's
oh, shit,
Rebecca.
this is Shido's
She
art, isn't
killed
it?
Rebecca!
I think I'd recognize Shido's art at this point. God. School's hallways are littered with corpses. Sinking, horrible feeling grasps my heart as my mind processes the sight before me. Amidst the sea of red, the remains of countless classmates lay across the floor, the light from their eyes completely gone. God, no.
I wouldn't say that.
No, every green dino is a stegosaurus.
Yeah, Evergreen Dino is a Stegosaurus.
This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't. No. No! I emerges from the hallway ahead of me before being cut off by... Was that the same... Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Okay.
Was that the same sound effect I used for my gun?
I don't know, was it?
That would
Are
be...
you saying they stole from you? Are you saying they stole free stuff from you?
That would be really funny. That would be really funny if that's the same sound effect I used in staring down the barrel. The shot startled me enough to lose my balance and trip over one of the bodies, falling face first in the puddle of blood. The puddle of blood.
The poodle of blood.
The poodle of blue. My arms felt like they're tired to fucking...
Calm
arms-
down. Take a breath.
Cutting off my
I
breath.
know it's scary.
My arms feel like they're
can do
tied to
it.
cinder blocks, cutting off my breath as I try to free myself from this crimson puddle. The taste of iron fills my mouth as I use all my strength in a desperate attempt to push myself out of the river of death before me.
I'm enjoying it. Like I had stated before you guys showed up. It's more serious, more dramatic and stuff like that. Usually better with comedic stuff. I'm enjoying the art. I'm not too sure on the writing yet. We do know that it came from a fanfic, so a couple things are a little weird or a little more detailed. I think I'll have a better grasp on how I feel about it by the end of the 3 chapters. But I don't know how long it is.
We're still in chapter 1, so...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know how long it'll be. But love the art, love the new sprites. Like that's all fantastic so far.
Despite the Red Void's attempts to drown me, I somehow emerged back up to the surface. No.
Did something flash?
Don't worry about it. I wipe away the blood of
No, go back.
What do you mean go back?
Will it do it again?
I didn't see anything. I was so busy looking at Twitch.
Oh, I thought I saw something flash.
I think you're
Okay.
just nuts.
Well,
I
we
wipe away
already
the
know that.
I wipe away the blood off my face as I try to regain my breath. Soon my vision returns to me, and I look to the side. Look at look at the corpse whose blood had very nearly caused me to drown. The first thing, oh, by the way, there's Basil,
I mean, we already knew Basil was dead.
not Sage, but there's Basil. The first thing I notice on the corpse is his floral green jacket. It's riddled with bullets, and his wings are misshapen. Oh God, no. Nazar. Do you know that there were people who argue with me that Nazar didn't die in E1? He's in the fucking CG, and people are like, Nazar didn't die. Like, yeah, he did. You're fucking dead.
Maybe they thought he was a different pterodactyl or whatever.
There were 2 graves in the CG, dude.
Yeah. I know he died. He also went through a time loop.
He sure did. So sorry. There's nothing I can do. I turn my attention to the source of the scream. But as soon as I do, the bodies that lie
Trish didn't die, but she's sitting right there.
Yeah, but this is a nightmare. But as soon as I do, the bodies that lie before me become alarmingly familiar to me. Naomi, Rosa, Spears. No, 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 no.
Where's
This isn't
Spears?
real. It's all just some horrible fucking nightmare, and I'm waking up right now. I just have to get out of here. Try to navigate through the bloody corridor, treading carefully to avoid tripping or stepping on my former classmates, or, once again, falling into the deeper parts of the blood mire. As I try to exit the school, more and more of the victims become familiar. I see Reed, one of the few people here who is genuinely nice to me, lying motionless on his back with a bullet hole in the right side of his face, so deep and large that I can see the floor underneath him. Does fucking Fang have Kasol rounds? Jesus Christ. Next to him is the body of his bandmate, Trish, crumpled against the wall. Crumpled against the wall with a large gunshot in her upper chest. None of this makes any sense. Why the fuck is this happening? Take a left to follow the source of the scream. As I push
We got
through a
3
set
people here now. I cannot wait for Naomi to have a line.
As I push through a set of doors standing in the way, I reach another part of the school. First thing that strikes me about this new area of the school is how immaculate the hallway looks. It contrasts with the bloodbath I just exited. No bodies lay scattered across the floor save for one. My gaze spots the puddle of blood growing larger from the green stegosaurus that lay huddled against the lockers, tears staining her face and her stomach covered in crimson. Is that the same sound effect? I wonder if it is. Well, it's not like we also didn't use the same, like, I just went on Pixabay, so. My thoughts are cut short as both my legs crumple underneath, causing me to fall to my knees in excruciating agony. The impact of the fall on my shins only intensified the pain.
This is supposed to be the Stella mod, and they killed her in a dream.
No, he got shot in the legs. He blew out both his legs. I attempt to muster a scream, but the pain prevents me from opening my throat further. I can only hyperventilate.
He's also green, so he's also, technically a dinosaur.
He's also a stegosaurus. I can only hyperventilate as the searing white pain ravages my body. I hear a pair of footsteps become louder and louder. Sound of leather boots knocking against the hard floor. Fear and sorrow envelop me further when the figure enters my vision and turns to face me. Her wings are bloodied and scattered with bald spots. Her arms are tense as she grips a revolver in her right hand. Barrel still smoking hot. Fang stands still as she stares me down with eyes full of hatred and malice. Millions of emotions go through my head as my eyes meet the face of my attacker. Shock, heartbreak, remorse. So I'm feeling right now is almost indescribable. Fang, please.
Shut up!
Fang's rage
Shut
visibly.
up!
Fang's rage visibly bubbles from her as she raises the pistol towards me.
You made me do this. And now you're gonna get what's coming to you.
Fang,
Why is this the tower again? I thought they were all supposed to be different.
No. It's the tower arc.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So 3
Yeah.
chapters in an arc?
I assume, eh?
Okay.
I shoot up and almost scream at the top of my lungs, which I cannot do right now. Before I can, though, I bring both hands over my mouth and shut myself up before I do something I'll regret later.
You want me to scream at the top of my lungs because I'm allowed to?
No.
Okay.
Maybe? No.
Okay, I'll do it
That's-
later. It's fine.
I'll do it while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I'll do it while you're both sleeping.
I start to take deep breaths as I try to stop my heart from bursting through my chest like a jack-in-the-box. Speaking of tacos, yo, Rosa. Make me some tacos. Part of me expected to be still surrounded by the bodies of all my dead classmates, but instead I found myself sitting in Rosa's living room, drenched in sweat on her couch.
This is not supposed to be Rosa Mod number 2.
Maybe we deserve one, though.
Why do you insist on continuing Rosa Mod?
I take a moment to gather my bearings and pull the blankets off of me, revealing that only one of my legs is injured rather than both of them. Fucking hell. Told them this is exactly why I try
You're
not
right.
to sleep.
Stella is.
The dreams I've been
Hell
having are only
yeah.
getting worse. Well, I'm awake now at least. Quickly look around the room and spot the desk chair sitting by the coffee table to my right. There's a pair of crutches leaning against the makeshift wheelchair. Seated on the chair lays a note saying, "For Anon." I already have crutches at home, but they didn't have to give me a new pair. Not to serve any of this. I do need those crutches to walk.
You can hobble.
I grab a hold of both the crutches, position one in each arm, and lift myself off the ground. It's awkward, but I managed to support myself with the crutches and put most of my weight on my non-crippled leg. It's been about 2 months since the last time I used crutches, so I take a few seconds, to get reacquainted with the motion so I don't fall on my ass. The nose coming in. I put all my weight on the poles and use my right leg to move forward, shifting my weight back to my foot while using the crutches to move forward until I gain a sense of rhythm. Using that formula, I make my way out of the living room and into the corridor of the Castillo household. As I hobble towards the kitchen, I examine some of the items that decorate the hallway. Photos of Rosa and her family, artwork, along with some religious memorabilia. Nothing too dissimilar to what was in her living room. But the table right of the hallway catches my eye and stops me in my tracks. A framed picture of a rather burly-looking older male Ankylosaurus. Oh, yes. He sports
I know
armor.
Puppy is home.
Puppy is home. Puppy is here. He sports auburn hair with the white streaks and a rather bushy beard. It's okay. I don't have a Sprite Jack checked.
He does have a sprite, they just didn't put him in.
He's smiling in the picture with warm eyes, and besides the frame laid 2 unlit candles and a cross hanging above the photo. The realization suddenly hits me that the photo on the table is supposed to be a memorial to someone that the Castillos lost, as I notice the words at the bottom of the frame. Ah, 'tis me, I am dead.
So Anon gets to be the new father?
This is not how I expected my second time with an older lady to go.
I would say earlier he gave out some potassium.
Translates
That's the first in the courting.
Translates to gone but not forgotten. Was he Rose's father? Or grandfather, perhaps? Whoever he was, he must have been a very important man to Rosa and her family. My eyes level the memorial as fuck!
Leave!
Shut up!
Are you squaring up with a picture?
Yes! And on wood, too. So, like, you know. My eyes leave. And on this,
Oh
like,
no.
and on this,
Is this a JoJo reference?
I don't even know how King Crimson works. Thank you, Stella. It all comes back to anonymous sender.
Oh yeah.
That's the JoJo line I threw in there.
Yeah.
My eyes leave the memorial as I enter the kitchen.
Oh, there's Fang.
Oh, don't worry about my fucking ghost girlfriend in the background. uh,
Hello, new person.
it's fine. The first
They
thing
also speak the Spanish. Shall I ask them the question?
No! The first thing I catch is Stella sitting motionlessly at the kitchen table, still wearing the same anime-themed pajamas as last night, holding a warm cup of with both hands as Fang aims a revolver towards her head. Just nonchalantly, I guess.
They're asking me. I am being asked.
You know what? Fine, and I'll go get more water.
Okay. New person. Is Gracias Raptor Jesus correct? Like, if someone said... Is that correct? They might be. Her arm could be pushing them up, and they accounted for it. Yes. Now, what if Jesus was raptor coded? Because this is very important. And I wonder if... So, we're seeing Fang's silhouette here. I'm wondering if there were elsewhere when Trish was beating the shit out of Anon earlier. It kind of mentioned that he saw her, and we were kind of wondering where, but we couldn't really make it out. So, yes. Okay, so we got 2 different ways to say it. It's good to know. Jack will be pleased.
Uh-huh.
Are you pleased?
Wait, what? No,
He is
no, no, no,
pleased.
no! Am I still dreaming? Fang's not supposed to be here. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Just fucking dived. She just fucking dive tackles the
He just,
Fang.
like, leg sweeps Stella.
No! Come on, E. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Oh. Oh.
Oh, perfect. We have 2 Spanish-speaking people in chat. Go for it. No, no, you disable it. Disable it.
Fine. Hey, Katie pasa? Por qué gracias ita pones así de loco?
How do you do? I'm
sure try.
honestly wondering.
But, really? You had Miguel blow up at me because... Wait, do you know anything about Miguel blowing up on me because of how bad I did fucking Montezuma's Revenge?
No.
Oh, Miguel told me to never speak Spanish again.
Oh, so now I have to tell Miguel Jack is speaking Spanish
He's
again.
doing it.
Oh, that's what I should say. Jack's doing it again. That's it. Cryptic. Perfect. No notes.
My eyes open
Hell
to
of a
see...
boss parrot.
My
He's humming at me.
My eyes open to see Stella sitting at the table, hyperventilating. Her hands, I'm unsafe, sorry. Her hands grasping a cup of coffee while Fang nowhere to be seen. And now my schizo-tiered outburst has sent the Lyme Stegosaurus into a panic attack. Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Anon? Finally take notice of Rosa standing by the stove with a rubber spatula in hand, shooting me an angry glare. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you guys for a second.
Yeah, he's having an episode.
Sure is.
And it's not the beach episode.
Dios mío, Anon. You sure it was just your leg that was broken, not your head too? Setting the spatula down, she sits at the table to comfort the distraught Stego.
She confronts her.
Stella has her head covered by her arms, but her breathing slows down as Rosa rubs her shoulder while reassuring her quietly in Spanish. Unlike Stella, Rosa is fully dressed in a crimson hoodie, accompanied by a dark black pair of jeans, similar to her outfit from the day prior.
But it's the same outfit. Hello, other new person.
Sorry for being stupid.
There is so many people in the chat now, I'm starting to become anxious.
See, that's the thing. Because I know Dios mío. I hear it all the time. I hear it a fair bit. So I should know how it should sound. I don't know full sentences.
Now
Full
that you
sentences,
live
I
down
don't
here,
know.
like, you're probably gonna hear a lot more.
Hey, my trainer at work.
Mhm.
I will leave it at that. I had a pretty nasty dream last night.
Why? Oh, in the game. I thought you were saying it real life. Like, why?
When I saw the dream, made me a little jumpy this morning. Rosa continues her confused stare towards me. However, her demeanor softens, almost like a light switch went off in her head. Oh, see. Just OC? Shouldn't it just be calm? Okay. Oh, see. I remember you said you often had bad dreams last night, no? Yeah. This one was pretty bad. Oh, they're doing the auto thing. Please don't do the auto thing.
Yeah, why is...
Yeah, this one's pretty bad. I saw the event happen.
Please, don't.
My attention is directed towards Stella. Her breathing slows down and her body relaxes as she looks up to me, face and eyes puffy. Her eyes
That's
are-
how she has, like, really strong thighs. She squats all the time.
Her eyes are... God, that's a squat. I thought that said something else, and I'm like, I'm going to ignore that.
Oh, no, I read squatting.
I'm more dyslexic than I may think. My eyes are filled with a variety of different emotions. Discomfort, fear, pain. Finally, sympathy.
Please, don't talk about the dream. Because I was there too, and I really just cannot deal with this shit right now.
The day Fang turned Volcano High into a shooting range deeply scarred Stella. Whatever happened to her? Seems any mere tension or illusion.
Mention.
What?
Any mere mention.
What'd I say?
You said tension.
I did not say tension.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. It seems any mere mention or allusion to what happened that day seems to upset her.
It will be a glorious day.
Recalling how careful Rosa is when speaking about her friend's mental health or how she would avoid directly referencing it, instead merely calling it that day, makes me realize that I should probably start doing the same thing myself.
Well, what two are you talking about? Are you talking about us?
Us?
Or are you talking about the other two in
so-
chat? Someone's talking about me? What the fuck? I've done this like 100 times and someone comes... The only thing I've ever gotten was either I fucking hate your Naomi voice or, oh my god, the Naomi voice is so fucking funny. There is no in between.
Oh, I love you two. You're Armored Porcupine and Khazard, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
Wonderful.
I owe it to the two of them, especially since they did so much for me yesterday, even when I didn't deserve anything. The least I can do is not be a dick. Sorry, I won't say anything. I sat at the table and then glanced at both Rosa and Stella. And I'm sorry for scaring you both. I didn't mean to.
I can't voice a gentle nod.
You will voice the gentle nod.
gentle nod.
Stella replies to my apology with a gentle nod. Rose's expression eases as a slight smile appears across her face. Hasta bien, Anon. It happens.
Yeah, there's some really good sprites in
I
here.
said beyond. I am losing my mind. It's hasta bien.
Bien.
Hasta bien. How's your leg feeling this morning? And are the crutches helping? My leg. My leg!
My leg!
Still feels like it's about to fall apart at a moment's notice. But it's not as painful as it was yesterday, I suppose. I probably should be wearing a cast, but a doctor can only have so many medical supplies in our house. Still, it's not the leg I'm worried about.
Anon?
Stella's tone snaps me back to reality. It still hurts, but I feel a little better, that's for sure. I attempt to answer their concerns with a half-truth, but they don't seem to be convinced by my summary, which prompts Rosa to analyze my words while Stella returns to her drink.
I too forget that my leg is completely destroyed.
Oh yeah, my entire leg bone from the thigh down is just dust. The entire singular bone, my leg bone. Not my femur.
No.
So,
Just the leg bone.
How did you guys sleep last night?
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. Puppet Pals was honestly amazing. That was really fun.
That was a year ago. It's been a year.
Yeah. we should redo Puppet Pals.
Could we? I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should do because we did like the final remastered version of it.
Do the voice. See, you either love it or you hate it. The.
And I will fucking fuck you up, you piece of shit.
See, you missed it. Naomi was here before. Anyways, what were you saying?
I can't even remember. Oh yeah.
Yes, you can have it on.
Oh my god, I'm dying. We played
Everyone
the final.
can have
We
it
played
on.
like the final pass version of Puppet Pals, but there's like earlier builds that we could play
Oh, okay.
with like different sprites.
You are welcome. I love the Naomi voice. It was, we played it. We played the base game because I played it first. Told Jack to play it, and he's like, "You're gonna voice Naomi," and I was like, and then it just stuck, and
Yeah,
so everyone has to deal with it.
I was like, you have to be saccharine and annoying, and you pulled that out. I'm like, great. Okay.
Fucking love it.
The question was meant to break the sudden silence that had befallen the kitchen, and to my surprise, Stella's the first one to answer my question as she sets her cup down and looks back at me.
Amazing.
I couldn't sleep last night, so I just watched more episodes of this new anime I'm checking out called Vinland Saga.
You know who else has been watching Vinland Saga lately?
Have you even gotten to the second season?
No.
Have you even finished the first season?
No.
It's a really cool show. It's about Vikings and stuff.
It is, Stella. It is about Vikings and stuff. Oh. Stella doesn't have any enemies, and Jack doesn't know what the fuck that means.
He's right. I feel like the entire world's out to get me.
You know, I gotta say this. Loved the first season. Went into the second season wanting more of like the first season. Was honestly happy with how the second season was.
I
Really enjoyed. I just need one more season. I just need one more season, and I think I will just be happy with the entire thing. I don't think it needs to go on forever.
I find it hard to wrap my head around the idea of Stella watching any anime that isn't Magical Girl or Fujoshi shit, let alone one about Vikings. What can happen in 6 months? Cool, Stella.
A
yeah.
female fan of media depicting romantic relationships between men. Oh, Yuri shit.
Thumbs up to you, Stella.
Oh, so the summer Hikari died?
How far did you get into it? Minos. As fun as this topic is for all of us, I'm afraid we must leave very soon. Rosa interjects after glancing at her phone. Why did they need to leave so early? Well, if I'm going to drop you and Stella home and make it in time for school, we gotta leave now,
Yeah! Fucking finally.
What? Why couldn't the part of my brain that causes me to mumble like a dumbass get broken rather than my leg? Never mind that. Completely slipped my mind that it was a Monday today and that Rosa's still going to Volcano High. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Busy day today, Rosa? See. I have a test for my morning class, a student council meeting at lunch, and I also have to work with my gardening club after school. Rosa both looks and sounds a bit tired just by saying all of that. Rosa is an Aqualops, but for some reason they keep saying Ankylosaurus in this, which is not right. It's not correct, because Ankylosaurus is my dino autistic fascination dinosaur. And fixation is my fixation fascination dinosaur.
Oh, were you guys here for the Tiara Yuan?
No.
They weren't here for the Tiara.
I think they would have spoken up.
She was kind of cute. Had
I
big
like
teeth
the-
though.
Yeah, because if Rosa was an Ankylo, she would have a massive club on the end of her tail. Do you see a club at the end of that tail? No.
She used to. That's where her coconuts were.
Yeah. Before she transitioned. It can't be easy having that much responsibility. Not that I wouldn't know, obviously.
I need to be the man of the house now.
Sounds pretty productive. Oh, how about you, Stella? What are your plans? My Crescent catches her off guard as she starts to cough and choke on her coffee. Rosa pats her back as she gives a slight chuckle.
Whoa, what?
Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay. I thought it was a new one. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Fuck, that's so relatable, Stella.
Yeah, he's catching feelings way too kind of hard. I didn't know Vikings were how fucking Anons caught feelings.
Maybe
So I should go back to 4chan and just go Vikings.
I've got no clue what I'm going to do when I get home either. Well, how about you, Anon? What will you do? Did I mumble my thoughts again, or was Rosa secretly a mind reader? Me? Rosa makes it sound like she's asking for my plans for today, but I know full well that the question has a broader meaning. What can I say besides what I've been doing for the past 5 months? Withering away in my apartment while I'm aimlessly scroll the internet or replay Rock Ring on repeat until my eyes bleed.
He needs other games.
He does, but no, we're gonna
It's
keep
always
milking.
Rock Ring.
We're gonna keep milking Halo. I don't know yet.
Me too. Oh my god. Glad to see I'm not alone there. Oh shit. You want to do nothing together?
Stella's response has a hint of sarcasm in it. I've never heard her use her sarcasm before. It's weird and uncanny to me. No importance.
Anon, you step the fuck back. I have liked Stella since base game.
The day has only just begun. I'm sure you two will figure out what you want to do eventually. But we have to leave now if we're going to make it on time.
Okay, I just need to put on some clothes first.
Stella sheepishly states as she exits the room. Understandable. Oversized weeb shirts and cat slippers typically don't make the best public outfit. Wait. This gives me an idea. I just gotta use the bathroom first, if that's cool. Stop throwing Spanish at me. Wait.
I got a question.
Superesta.
Can someone
Superesta.
translate the
Who's
Spanish
Superesta,
that
non?
shows up on screen?
Let's be as quick as you can. Goodbye. I limp away. I should have asked where exactly the bathroom was, since I didn't have to use it last night. It's just,
you.
of course, yeah. Of course, Anon. Yeah, Kerb's not letting me.
Yeah. I am
Please.
not letting him use the
Okay, so
voice thing.
the thing was because in Puppet Pals, Schizo was using an AI translation app. So that's why we allowed the robot to do the voice speaking in it. But
Yeah.
but not when it's actually Rosa. We don't. We suffer through Spanish.
Well,
A language I wouldn't mind learning, actually. But, you know.
I
Who's
mean,
got the
this is the
time?
best place to learn it.
You're right. Rosa will teach me.
I don't mean the game. I mean
I
the
see two of-
Southwest.
I see... Oh, okay. I see two of the doors on each side of the makeshift memorial. Taking a guess, I open the door on the left, only
If you
to
want
see
more
a closet.
Schizo and Judy, you should play Anonymous Sender.
Taking a guess, I open the door on the left, only to see a closet filled with a couple of coats, boots, and a plaque. I've had plague. I'm losing it. And a plaque obscured by the various articles of clothing, only the name visible.
Yeah, I need to
Sebastian?
learn a little bit of Spanish too, because I go to a lot of places when I'm delivering produce or picking up produce where it would come, it would just come in handy so much.
Sebastian Castillo.
Castillo.
Yeah, my brain's trying to say Sebastian
Sebastian
Castellano, who is the main character of The Evil Within. Gathering from what little I can see of the plaque, it looks like some kind of award. So why would something seemingly prestigious be hidden away in a closet? I probably shouldn't even be looking in there. I close the door as quietly as possible.
Yeah, he shouldn't look in the closets. He might find basements where you find out that Rosa is a video game character trying to stick him in a cartridge.
Castillo? Oh, yeah, yeah. What was that, Castillo?
Oh, Castillo. Thank you.
Not to let Rosa know I'm violating her family's privacy. I carefully step away from the closet and then approach the door on the right, successfully locating the bathroom this time. Compared to the rest of the house, the bathroom seems plain. Rather than the living room's colorful decorations and Latin memorabilia, the restroom is adorned with a mirror, soap, drawers, a sink, and of course, the toilet. Oh yeah, you know the Duolingo anime came out? We should watch that.
What?
You don't know?
What?
Oh. He doesn't know. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay, well.
What?
We'll be looking into that later. We played Happy Birthday. Yeah, we played Happy Birthday.
What?
Years.
Okay, what the fuck? The only thing I knew about Duolingo and animation is fucking Meat Canyon. I did not know that they would have their own goddamn anime.
Yeah, they made an anime. They sure did. The latter of which isn't why I went to the bathroom. Such a piece of shit for doing this. Oh, okay. I thought he was about to pull a Jim. I got worried.
I mean, I would rather him pull at Jim at this point.
Locking the bathroom door, I begin to check the cabinets
He's a
below the
cannibal
sink.
in the anime? He's a cannibal in the Meat Canyon. That's hilarious. The Duolingo anime is better than Blue Lock. Blue Lock Season 1 wasn't too bad. I've heard Season 2 is, Sorry. I would rather him yoink it like Jim than be fucking stealing painkillers and shit.
I guess that's fair. Locking the bathroom door, I begin to check the cabinets below the sink for any traces of pills, painkillers, Ambien, and Adderall. Hell, I'll even take some random prescription meds as long as it gives me the kick I need to not fall asleep again. Unfortunately for me, all I find is just some extra rolls of toilet paper and a bottle of that thing. Echinodex. That, yeah, sure. All standard bathroom supplies. The objects stare at me as if they're mocking me for failing to find my treasured resource or how I raiding my friend's cabinet for a quick fix. There you go. I wonder if I'd be able to... Vamos, Sanon. We need to go now. Never mind. Sorry. Coming out now. I flush the toilet and run the sink to avoid further suspicion. When I unlock the door to the bathroom, I'm met by a particularly impatient ankylosaur, holding a backpack in one hand and a pair of car keys in the other. Ready now? She asks before
Did
moving
you mean the
towards the door.
Happy Birthday mod?
Yeah, that was 12? So 12?
God, it was so long ago.
They were all so long ago. Oh.
Is this our 100th mod? Which one's gonna be our 100th since
Technically-
we know which one the 50th mod was?
Technically, we have played over 50 mods. Sorry, over 100 mods.
Oh, what was the 100th?
I don't know. I didn't count. Because here's the thing, right? We did the Mod Jam episodes. So that's one episode, right? But, like, that has, like, 10 mods in it. So the number count...
Well, right. Okay, what's the 100th episode?
Devlog 2? Megalomania?
Okay, I mean, I could deal with that.
Yes, Happy Birthday was
You're
the
still
12th.
waiting for Moza? Well, I'm
Was-
waiting for more than what's been out for Rosa mod. God, that's been a horrid experience.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wait, where's Stella? That's because I shut the bathroom door and follow her through the hallway.
Ooh. Well, she stood up.
Oh,
She angy.
Rosa squared up. Yeah, it's episode 12. Keep in mind, this is episode 80.
Oh, yeah, we're on episode 80.
And that's not counting the Wani
There's
episodes.
like a whole playlist.
She fucking stood the fuck up. Also, ankylosaurs. Sorry, that's too loud. Ankylosaurs are herbivores, so she wouldn't have sharp teeth.
Okay.
But whatever. Don't Chris? She's in the car waiting for us, stupido! The sudden hostility from Rosa catches me off guard, stopping me in my tracks while trying to keep myself standing with the crutches. Rosa's scornful look quickly evaporates and turns into one of remorse, as if she realized
Yeah,
the words
she
that
is
just came out of her mouth.
Aqualops.
I know, but they keep saying she's an ankylosaur, which is not correct. And I
But
have to
she
keep-
Aqualop.
Aqualumps are meat eaters, I believe. I could be wrong on that as well.
No, let's look it up. Aqualop.
No, they're also beaked. So, like, is an early
Early
herbivores.
herbivorous dinosaur. It's an
Sorry.
herbivore.
Okay, look, it's whatever. We play fast and loose here in the Snoot community. Oh, we'll see, Antoine. I've just been dealing with a lot right now. With school, work, life, figuring out what I want to do once I graduate. And having to hang around two emotionally broken teenagers. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. I'm sorry. Rosa definitely seems a lot more patient than I remember. If I recall, she threatened to kick my ass with the dreaded chancla after falling. I said chancla correctly. I flipped on falling.
The chancla.
After falling the school garden's flowers. or how I couldn't for I couldn't do what she asked. But now, she's been nothing but understanding, patient, and kind to me of all people. Why? Let's get going, see? Thankfully, I don't think I mumbled that out loud.
See.
About 15 minutes pass as we drive back to Volcadria Bluffs. Since Rosa lives in the city's outskirts, that drive is a bit long, but otherwise enjoyable. Never thought I'd be saying that about the scenic route.
Why are you... Oh, again. Flawless driving from Rosa. Cannot believe it.
I've continued my earlier conversation with Stella about the new anime she's been watching. It's almost refreshing to see her cheer up compared to the downtrodden state I've seen her in as of late.
And then he meets this really big Viking guy who is friends with his father. And, like, he's really strong, too. There's this one part where he even uppercuts a horse. Is she talking about, Torkel the Tall?
I fucking hope so. Torkel's awesome. He's like my favorite character, even though he's fucking psychopath. Even Rosa chimes into the conversation, which surprises me since I didn't take her as one who would partake in anime. See,
Yeah,
but
well, of course.
there's no way he could beat Goku.
Sure he could.
You don't know Goku. Toriyama will write some new bullshit. At least he would have.
Yeah, I don't know Go. I only know him as a kid.
At least he would have. Jesus.
If he didn't try to save that one person from drowning in a riptide. Mad respect.
We both love Monkey Wrench.
Yeah.
Monkey Wrench is fantastic and needs more appreciation.
I still need to watch the newest episode though.
Oh, you haven't watched 5? 5 is so good.
Mm-mm.
After Jesus, and I thought Stella had normie taste. You're surprised? I'm not going to stereotype, but you're surprised? Still, it's just nice.
I want to know what he's watching that isn't considered normie.
Let's ask Nerd. If I ping Nerd right now... I'm not pinging Nerd right now, actually.
Miguel. What anime is considered not normie to Anon?
I don't even know if Miguel even has an answer to that.
I don't know. Let's see.
Still,
I'm still waiting for people to watch Kids on a Slope.
It's still not. It's just nice to be able to have a conversation with another living being, not just a loser behind a screen, and certainly not the dead. Is this what it feels like to have friends again? Even before coming to Volcadria Bluffs, I hadn't had a single friend since... ever, really. After the incident, I concluded that
Honestly,
friendship
I couldn't even really tell you. The people wrote him are far more terminally online than I am. Thanks, Miguel.
Thanks, buddy.
Good honest answers.
After the incident, I concluded that friendship would once again be nothing but a distant memory to me. But I'm still not sure what to make of what's been happening as of late. Rosa and Stella have done more than enough for me, especially Rosa. Who's this mod about again? After I paid her kindness by trying to steal medicine from her family. Fucking friend I am. Part of me just wanted to see this as a one-time thing. They only helped me out of pity. They didn't want the knowledge of leaving a former classmate to rot on the street hanging on their conscience. But another part of me doesn't want to let go of that and believes that their intentions were genuine. Roads slowly transition from rural to urban as we enter the heart of Volcadria Bluffs. After a few turns into converging neighborhoods, Rosa pulls into the driveway, meaning we have arrived at Stella's house. It's a clean 3-story house of modern design, accompanied by a Hadro Civic sitting in the driveway. Kerb, could you imagine having a Hadro Civic sitting in your driveway?
I don't know what a Hadro Civic is. I know what a Civic is, but I don't know what a Hadro is. Is that like a Hasbro? Is there a toy car in my driveway?
And a well-maintained garden facing the house greets us. Makes sense Stella also is an impeccable garden. Has an impeccable garden. Well, for Kerb, it's Stella. So, like, this is right up his alley. This is what he wants.
Stella, Lunara, secondary background characters like Ho.
Mine isn't a girl.
But is a girl to everyone else.
Yeah. Part of me forgot that Stella is also a skilled green thumb like her best friend.
Thanks again, Rosa. I appreciate you helping me out and having me over.
Stella says in a rather cheerful manner as she unbuckled her seatbelt and grabbed her bag, but not before turning back her to me.
And it was great seeing you again, Anon. I hope we could talk again sometime.
She gets on her computer, he gets on his computer. They end up talking like they do on the chat rooms without knowing that it's each other.
He was a boy, she was a girl.
She was a dino. She was a stego.
Well, you write the song then.
Can't write songs.
Why would you want to talk to me, though?
Man. Come
Yeah,
together with
me
your
too.
plan.
Great seeing both of you again.
Would it be okay if we exchanged numbers?
No. Peel off
Yes.
Wait.
Stella, why don't you just come over right now? You're not doing anything.
The idiot's half of me is saying, lol, a girl is trying to get my number. Whereas the realist part of me is trying to find a way to refuse so I can
Who's
just wither
Tusk?
away some more. Tusk?
Who's Tusk?
Isn't Tusk one of the, pseudo-fangs?
Yeah, the Stella sprites in here are so good. Is it one of the one of the pseudo?
I think it's one of the pseudo-fangs. Yeah, it's one pseudo-wudo.
Pseudo-wudo.
Oh, see! That's a great idea. And on, let's exchange numbers too, so we can stay in touch.
Yeah, they went hard on the Stella sprites, making her so fucking cute. And apparently there's a hoodie one that I'm going to fucking love.
I guess I don't
Trying
have
to
much
get to
choice
it.
in the matter, don't I? Yeah, Tusk is on the red jacket, yeah. People have drawn fan art of them.
Also from Puppet Pals is the
Schizo.
Midwestern girl that I cannot remember her name, even though you told me her name at the
Mitzi.
beginning of this. Mitzi. We need more Mitzi. You know who
Mm.
else we need more of? Cooley Fooly.
It's Fooly Cooley. Cooley Fooly's the brother.
We need more of Fooly Fooly.
And their sibling Cooley Cooley. I suppose that's the least I can do. I comply and spell out my phone number to both of them. Not 1 second later, I get text message from the two of them. Hola, Anon. Rosa here.
Astrology reveals the will of the gods. I swear, must subscribe. Subscribe to have your fate read out to you in your coffee the next morning.
Stella, I'm gonna throw my phone so far through your fucking head that's gonna end up in 1955.
Hey Anod, have you watched Twin Peaks or played the game that copied Twin Peaks called Deadly Premonition that I learned about yesterday?
Faust won't talk to me.
I will get right on talking to Faust.
Faust
Just
won't talk to me.
Let me message. How hilarious would it be if I'm just like, hey man, this is Kerb, and I just want to say, can you please do some more Fooly
Oh, you're
Fooly
the
and some
funny
more
one.
Tusk?
You're the funny one from those videos.
Oh, you're the one that I like. You're the one with the Naomi voice. Hell yeah, I'll draw more Fooly Cooly for you.
I wish you were the one that streamed instead of that other unfunny guy.
And then I would just be like, I can't do that. I can't click the buttons. And then he would laugh and be like, so true.
So true,
Have that
Bessie,
peon
lol.
click buttons for you. My Naomi... My Naomi voice, the... You either love it or you hate it.
Two text messages that perfectly describe the two girls before me. Well, it was nice to see you again, Stella. I hope you have a good one.
Are you gonna... Oh yeah, I guess. Dropped her off first.
Yeah.
He just gets out. Bye, Stella. Leaves.
I wave goodbye
She may
as the
have
line.
lines. She had lines at the beginning.
Yeah, she might
It was
show
the
up
ghost
again.
of Naya. The ghost of Numer.
I wave goodbye as the lime stego exits the car and enters our house. Her body language slightly more cheery and positive than earlier in the morning. Okay, Anon. Where do you live? Oh no. Oh.
Under a bridge.
That. Yes. Yes, I live with the Red Hot Chili Peppers under the bridge.
It's where he draws some blood.
Two Vivas and Skin Roll. I already know that. I mean, what is your address? Hope she's okay with this. Tell her my address, and to my surprise, she doesn't object to driving her car to one of the shittiest and most dangerous parts of town. Even the taxi driver wouldn't dare set foot there. Stop fucking giving me credit. No tea, it's pure cupus. No tea, pure cupus. We'll be there soon. I'm sure that is correct. With nothing left to do, I lean back against this.
Right back.
Okay.
You deal with it.
With nothing left to do, I lean back against the seat and look towards the window to my right, wishing to see the city pass us by. No one bring that up to him. No one bring that up to him. You know what's funny? We actually got put into a mod because of the stupid voices we'd give the characters. If you know what Forever Snoot is, and shout out to the creator of Forever Snoot, because we tore into Forever Snoot, but by the end we did love it. But we really tore into how not great it is. But the guy was such a nice sport that he even, like, he put us, like, in a bonus chapter of that game. So we were like, it was cool. We were honored. It was like, it's so stupid and funny. Because, like, I voiced the main character, and he had this really high-pitched, nasally, like that. And Kerb voiced the love interest, which is this, like, deep voice for this girl. What? How we voiced Epon and Sarah in Forever Snoot.
Like this kind of voice.
Yeah.
Bring back Anna Kim.
With nothing left to do, I lean back against the seat and look towards the window to my right, wishing to see the city pass by as the car moves. Yeah, really, bring back Anna Kim. Oh, hello, it's
shit,
me, Nazar.
Nazar's here? Oh.
Hello, it's me, Nazar. Jack didn't have enough voices in this mod, so we're giving him more. However, I see
That's not Nazar's voice, though.
No, it's not. It is now. And on, this is how you perceived my voice. Why did I do that? I don't know.
Sounds just like him.
However, I see a familiar face staring back at me rather than my own reflection. The face shoots a smug smile, contrasting my disturbed...
My disabled face.
Christ. Bad enough you fucked everything up with Fang and me, but now you're gonna drag Stella and Rose into your shit too?
That's fucked up. I know that it's in his head, though.
Yeah.
It's how he's...
It's how he... yeah.
Yeah.
No. Go away. Nazar, why are you here? Why now? What's wrong? You scared to face the consequences of your actions? I knew you were a pussy, but I didn't think you were this sad. No, none of this is real. The Nazar I knew wouldn't talk like this, nor would he be this vindictive. Aw, am I being too mean? Maybe if you weren't such a shitty friend to everyone around you, maybe they wouldn't be so vindictive. So, be honest with me here. You gonna let them die too? please. No, 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 no.
Anon, you didn't pull the trigger.
Are you going to watch them die like you did with me? Stop. Leave me the fuck alone! Takes me a second to realize I practically shouted that as the car makes a sudden shift in motion and comes to a sudden stop. Demoninos.
K Domino's.
Who's more of a Papa John's kind of person? K Domino. Demonios. K Demonios. No, what's wrong? How do I even explain this? Sorry, Rosa. I thought I saw a bee.
Those damn bees.
A bee? Did you also see a bee this morning in the kitchen?
Ah, thank you.
Por favor, please tell me what's wrong. Oh, it's nothing, Rosa. Just your average hallucination. Don't worry about it. I'm just a schizo having arguments with the dead
Hey,
people. Everything's
There's
perfectly
only
fine
one
here.
schizo in this universe.
Hallucinations? Fuck, I mumbled that. Well, I guess I have to explain now. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you everything, Rosa, but let's continue on the road. Rosa agrees with the nod before shifting the car from park to drive, which kind of surprised me a bit since I thought she would refuse to stop the car to hear the whole conversation first. Okay. Tell me what is happening. Let out a defeated sigh. I still see Fang every day. Nazar and Naomi too. They visit me to remind me of all my mistakes and how I let them die. They visit you? What's like the fucking Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
Yes. And no. Like, I know they're dead, but it still feels real. They come to haunt me, by reminding me of how badly I fucked up and how everyone died because of my actions. That's why I freaked out in the kitchen. Dreamed last night that Fang shot up the entire school. And I mean the entire school.
You were dead, Rosa!
And when I walked into the kitchen, I saw Fang aiming a gun at Stella's head. And here Rosa muttered something in Spanish while behind the wheel, clearly shocked by my revelation. My revelation. Dios mío. I've been having these nightmares and hallucinations since. Started around the time I left the hospital. I visited the ceremony and watched Fang and Nazar's funeral. From a distance, of course. I didn't deserve to be there. Made them all suffer enough. When I got home that night, that's when I first saw Fang. She just stood there, glaring at me, eyes full of contempt and hate. Everyone for me should still be alive. They fucking let me voice act, please? It'd still be alive. My confession is interrupted as the car comes to a sudden stop. No, God damn it. Moss. I know Moss. I know, no. That's we're just gonna cut out the rest of it. No Moss.
No digas una palabra más.
No digas una palabra más. Rosa unbuckles her seatbelt and turns from the driver's seat to face me. I assume that's don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
Okay.
Okay.
I figured it was don't say like no more, like say no more or something. Her face is full of
Don't
sadness.
speak.
Rosa, can you please put this in? It's no doubt rock steady. Her face is full of sadness, concern, and anger. Her eyes shimmering as if she's on the verge of tears. I told you, none of this is your fault, Anon. Fang was a monstrio. He always has been. Couldn't have stopped her. Nobody could. Rosa's wrong. Fang wasn't a monster, not to me. She was just a lost soul. Rosa stretches out her left hand past her seat and takes hold of her own. Of my own. She hugs the seat.
I mean,
Rose-
she already doesn't have to use the steering wheel to drive. Okay.
She's just in
She
a
can do
Tesla.
whatever well, this is the thing that we didn't realize. It's a self-driving car.
Rosa
She's just
stretches-
pretending.
It brings me peace, Anon. Rosa stretches out her left hand past her seat and takes hold of my own left hand, giving it a tight squeeze. You're not alone, Anon. Thing. You're a pure maldad. But Bang made you suffer, not the other way around. Rosa tightens her grip on my hand, accidentally causing a small amount of pain. You don't have to hide your pain. It's with me and not with Stella. We're here for you. You are? Of course. Here que sirven los amigos? I apparently mumbled that out loud as Rosa's lips creep into a smile. Before you woke up, Stella told me just how happy she was that we found you again. You were so worried about what happened to you after the shooting. I haven't seen her that happy in a long time, Anon. Really? Me? Why? I can't say too much, but Stella sees a bit of herself in you. Makes her happy to see that there's someone you can relate to. Someone she can relate to. Yeah, that's what I said. You're gonna solid snake me this entire time? Wait, is she referring to Stella's anime obsession? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure
got a
Stella...
solid snaker?
I might solid snake Stella. And on that's gross. I'm sorry. Plus, I'm pretty sure Stella enjoyed gardening too. Wait, she can't relate to you? But you guys were best friends. We are, for sure. She's like a Hermana to me. Means sister. But you...
What?
That means sister. Hermana. Hermana.
What?
But you know, she has her passions and I have my own. De todos modos. I'm sure I said that correctly. I wanted to ask. Stella and I are planning to get lunch on Friday, and we wanted to ask if you would like to come. You want me to come to lunch with them? I mean, money is really tight right now. I can't really afford to be blowing it all on eating out. But it was nice to see them again. I don't quite know what to make of our reunion, but part of me wants to see them again and to know I won't be alone. Yeah. I'd like to join you on I'd like to join in on you on that. Yeah, I'd like to join in on that lunch, Rosa. Light washes across the ankylosaur's face as she finally lets go of my hand, leaving behind a slight shade of blue across the skin. Maravilloso. Maravilloso. I'll be sure to fill you in on the details soon. Rosa turns back to face the windshield and adjusts the car from park to drive as we continue our journey to Skin Row. As I contemplate her words and her invitation, a new wave of emotions washes over me, contrasting the ones that have plagued my mind for the past 5 months. Anticipation, satisfaction, perhaps even joy. I'm not alone anymore?
We got death. Now we got Trish.
The devil.
Sorry, I finally got somebody who wanted to watch Kids on the Slope.
Do we want to call it there? Because it is like 10 o'clock.
But yeah, you're the one who has to wake up at 5 or 4.
I have to wake up in 6 hours.
I like Naomi too. I also like Mia.
Besides, I think that's a good turning point if we're going to be following Trish now instead of Anon.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us on this. Yeah,
Yes.
fuck Trish.
We'll be picking this up sometime later. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Don't know if tomorrow, don't know if in a few days. It depends on how my work is.
If we can tomorrow, then we probably will.
What's wows? What does wows
I
mean?
have no idea. But
Is
if
it like
you,
wow 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 wow?
if you
Is wows?
like what we do around here, why not subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that fun good stuff. You can follow us on the Twitter, or you can join the Discord. Both of those are found down below.
It's wows apparently. Everyone, have a good wows.
Have a good wows, sure. All right, we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.